everyone, and welcome to Midgard RPG. This is Hikaru, and we're here with Madness, our Dungeon of the Mad Mage campaign. And these are my players.
Hi, I'm Garmbreak1. I play Torch. He's a Fire Ganassi investigator. He hits things really hard with a cane and is kind of like half Sherlock Holmes, half John Constantine from Hellblazer. Not the kind of mediocre TV show. It was okay. Wasn't good. Zio.
Hi, I'm Zio. I play Remy Susanna. She is an arcane domain cleric and a protector Aasimar, and she is here to babysit. Hi.
Hey, I'm Pi. I'm forgetting the rest of my sentence. I'm playing Omi Tricottery, the sorcerer warlock, and I am baby. But I'm pretty baby. Show?
Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Tethran Astar, the College of Masks bard, wizard, archaeologist, winged tiefling, and one who should be babysat but isn't.
You're not as important for babysitting.
Yeah, I'm less likely to, break the world.
All right. Before we begin, I would like to briefly say thank you to our sponsors. Roll20.net has been sponsoring us for over a year now, and they are a great free tabletop solution for playing tabletop online with your friends, no matter whether they're in like the same city but you can't see them or across the globe. And then you just have to worry about, timing. Good luck with that one. Can't Roll20 can solve a lot of problems. Scheduling problems probably beyond the scope of the website. But yeah, I don't have more to say today because I'm out of it apparently. The other thing I have to say before we begin is that we are currently going through our Extra Life month, and as usual, this is our 4th year in a row. We are raising money for the Stollery Children's Hospital. It is a good cause, help the kids, and our goal this year is $1,000. We're at $180, and half a month to go. So let's do it. I believe in you. As incentives, you can spend $5. You can donate $5 to give a player a reroll, or you can be a bastard and give me a reroll instead, and I can use it against them. For $10, you can also donate a treat to Earl. If he gets 5 treat donations during the stream, we'll upgrade that to a tube of yummy paste of salmon, which he likes licking up, and we'll do that on stream. So if you want to see a cat eating yummy food, donate for the kids. That's all I have for announcements. What do you guys remember from last session?
We made an alliance with slavers. We kicked the shit out of Baphomet. I tried to banish him. It didn't work. But we kicked his ass.
We found a new gate that goes to possibly somewhere we've been, but not an area of that level we've been in. Not sure. But we can open it, at least. It blorps. And we're going through curly-haired town to Squirtport.
Right. So I have one question, since we're hand-waving most of the way back to Squirtport, which will take you about nearly a week to get there. But you have 2 options. One is by ground, and that's passing through a lot of, territory, Slither Swamp, the cave where the giants live and Madgoth's castle is in, etc., etc. Or when you get to the Ovendar household, it turns out that Elrune has requested their help with Zirkwood, so they have a Zirkwood shipment heading towards Skullport. up the River Sargoth.
Is Skullport level 6?
No, Skullport is between 3 and 4.
Okay.
But you have a you know of a basically like a back door staircase that leads from 6 to Skullport. Holy shit.
Also, the video conferencing service that we use changed some of their layout stuff. So, for example, in order to turn off my webcam, I have to cover it with this. Otherwise, it breaks our layout. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the horrible screeching of death has finished, so you can walk all the way, or you can take the river. The only issue with the river is there's apparently been some problems with hostile encounters on level 4. Also, the river passes through level 5.
No.
I
I vote
actually
no.
kind of want to see what happens on level 5.
Now that we have our own dragon to fight the dragon.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna go check out level 5, now would be the safe time to do it.
Wait, what's wrong with level 5?
It's
dragons.
just, it's very weird. There's a forest under the Undermountain, and we may have pissed off the druid that lives there, and the green dragon.
By freeing a green dragon from a freaking sentient sword.
Why would you do that?
Stares at Omitra.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the sword was talking to me. I didn't know it was a dragon. Hey. We got the wand of fireballs from that level.
Yeah, let's.
Where's that
do you
sword?
remember? Realm of a Cabot.
Oh, good.
The Kopesh.
That genius. Okay.
So...
What?
Yeah, I'd like to avoid level 5.
I mean, you can't keep avoiding it forever.
Yes.
Yeah, and if we're gonna check it out, we might as well have, Daddy here.
Oh, I was going to say, if you're on a ship, there's more chances that you can pass by without no one noticing that it's you in particular.
Yeah.
And it was only 2 of you who, were part of that, so you could just hide.
And maybe the dragon likes me because I freed it, so it won't kill me on sight.
No,
I wouldn't
remember
bet on
it.
that.
It actually almost followed us through a freaking portal. Sprayed poison through said portal.
It's true.
What kind of dragon was this?
Green,
large.
I mean,
Adult?
I could.
Blister says, well, at least it wasn't a white. Those never forget.
So you two are gonna stay below decks when we're going through that level, then.
If needed, I can also alter self, so I can look not like myself.
You're gonna stay below decks. It's a dragon.
Yes.
Yeah, just stay below deck, but honestly, a ship might be better than, walking.
I think we should take the ship.
I'm also in favor of the ship.
I hate this.
You're also outnumbered, Tethryn.
Yeah, well, fuck off.
Oh, you want to walk out the way there yourself?
No.
Then ship it
Well,
is.
that makes it easier for, the Ovendars, because now they know that you four are invested in protecting this shipment, which is heading to Elrune. And we'll make sure that, it doesn't sink or it isn't, assaulted by beings from beyond and
Or a
all
dragon.
that kind of thing.
Wait, are they expecting ghosts?
No, but we've heard some troubling problems in the Twisted Caverns.
Oh, such as?
Well, it looks like the river there is polluted, and yeah, we're not quite sure exactly what is going on there.
Well,
you can
it's
help
pretty
if
close
things
to the
go bad.
surface. Can't be that bad. It's not like it's going to be more Gith.
Or a mind flare.
Or an ancient red dragon.
Wait, we've encountered that?
Weren't you there for that?
Listen, we've encountered a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What?
dragon. You'd think you'd remember that.
I remember that.
What's the worst it
Really?
could be? Plant monsters?
The look that Remy must have given Torch.
Tethrin, staying
Uh-huh.
below deck on level 5 doesn't seem too bad anymore.
Yep.
You think? Stay below deck.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Though I will say, I think the drift globe stays below deck with me.
Yep.
Because that's kind of weird, and if the druid sees it, they'll probably recognize us.
I mean, your drift globe isn't the only drift globe in existence, but okay.
Yeah, but we haven't seen another one down here under mountain, so...
Most people down here don't need it.
Exactly.
Or the people who do need it just don't make it this far.
There is that.
Yeah, and besides, it won't be a bad thing to have the Avendars like us a little bit more, especially if we want to use that gate by the throne room anytime soon. Because otherwise we'll just be doing that, and then they'll ask us for a favor eventually.
At least we're helping them with this.
Exactly. All right, let's get on the boat.
All right. You get on the boat. Why do they always call it boat when it's actually a ship?
Because you're the one who called it a boat.
Yeah, you called it a boat, so we're calling it a boat.
Yep, we're following your lead.
What's the difference between a boat and a ship, Carter?
The size, mostly.
So isn't it just a big boat?
No, I think it also has to do with the fact that it can, like, move without...
All right, a boat is a small to mid-sized vessel which has much less cargo carrying capability as compared to a ship. A ship is specifically made to carry cargo or passengers or boats, whereas boat is a generic term for a variety of watercrafts.
Yes, that.
Thank you, Pi.
Thank you, Google.
All right. I'm discovering that the River Sargoth probably only allows for, like, this is more of a, like, large raft than an actual ship, because the river's kind of narrow.
Is there a below deck?
Yeah, and there's still like 2 levels
Cool.
to it. Sure.
It's just thin.
It's just, yeah. And probably, well, you're going upriver, so there is going to be a lot of moving, and there's obviously no sails to this thing because there's no wind in the Underdark.
Well,
no natural wind.
As long as they don't expect us to be the ones doing the rowing.
I can help.
I can't.
They've got people for that.
Okay.
Is one of them an old man? Or did they get rid of him?
Huh?
Ooh.
Don't worry about it. Oh, that's Fred. Never mind.
What old man? Are you talking about your character?
No, don't worry about it.
She was just being
Also-
weird.
No, it was one of the slaves. Did we get a long rest or not?
I assume you
We
spent...
wouldn't be leaving the same day.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
No.
But
Yes.
it's been more than, like, it took you a day to get there from where you were last time.
So long rest it is.
Yeah.
Excellent. I wasn't wiped out of spell slots, but it was less than ideal. And then my inspiration needs to come back.
All right, so you pass through quite a few levels. Not all of them. Some of them just, the river goes in different directions, and all of the levels are not necessarily stacked one on top of each other. But you go from level 10 into Why do I have 2 level 3s? The Slither Swamp, past the Slither Swamp, and then pass through Willowwood. The last you guys had heard about the Willowwood was that the place had been having a winter. And as you come out into the like sudden sunlight of the level 5 area, you are greeted by a spring looking forest full of flowers, and everything seems nice
Pretty.
and bright. You hear the chirping of birds. You can see some deer. The sign on the edge of the water you cross has an addition to it now that says no dragons allowed.
How many birds land on Remy's shoulders as we pass through this area?
Why would any birds land on my shoulder?
You're the closest we got to a Disney princess, bud.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the rest of the group? That isn't much of a comparison.
It's just like a really scraggly bat lands on your shoulder and we call it a day.
Yeah, so the sign that has the same thing written in Common, Draconic, and Elvish says, "Behold Willow's Wood, harm not, lest ye be harmed." And then underneath it says, "No dragons allowed." In Draconic only.
I'm just going to point out something. Tethrin's the bard. If anyone's going to have a bird land on him, it's going to be the musician.
I mean, I also have a Bandor that lets me speak with animals.
That's why they don't
Yeah.
land on you, bud.
They have to talk to you.
Hey, I'll give you dried fruits if you land on Torch's shoulder and poop.
You're under the deck. You can't see
know.
Take
jack
it,
shit.
fuck nerd. I'm on the deck fucking smoking cigars with the crew or whatever. I don't know any sea shanties from this region. Otherwise, I would not submit you to me singing, don't worry. Not today at least. It's happened before.
Can Torch sing?
Not well. Torch was in an orphanage. There's only so many ways to pass the time.
Alright. So you continue on south along the river, past the bridge that you guys had at one point been on top of. Continue on south until you're back into cave territory, and you're in cave territory for quite a while before you see the second part of the forest, and the area where you, I think, fought and defeated a basilisk. There's a couple of, like, there's one cave entrance you pass that you see at one point, but I mean, you continue on the river and eventually make it into another area. This one you don't really recognize, mostly because you didn't explore much of level 4 beyond dealing with the drow there and then continuing on your way. So this is new territory for you, and this place does have a lot of like tributaries and like caves, and you can see like pathways. And once you're passing through, now that you're past the Willowwood, is everyone up top? Like, what's...
Yep.
I'm free.
As soon as we're no longer in the Willowwood, I'm absolutely on deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was nice while it lasted.
Torch is probably variously carousing with the crew. Maybe showing them stupid rope tricks. There's a dog in the distance. It scares me when Karu takes this long. It means she's looking at monster stats.
Actually, I was putting you guys on the map.
That's
That
worse.
doesn't. Yeah.
All right. So, who's keeping an eye out? Because okay, give me a perception check.
I'd also be helping.
28.
Not like she needs it.
You're keeping an eye out on the river. You remember that they said that this area was prone to attacks. And you're the first to see something in the water heading towards the ship. It is large. It does not look friendly.
Yeah, Remy just grabs her staff and shield immediately and is like, incoming!
I would like to
Right.
regret not having any long-range options other than a hand crossbow.
I mean, that's better than you might think. Oh. Also, why am I concentrating? What am I concentrating on?
I don't know.
I'm taking it off then.
Karu,
Yes.
Remy would have been probably closer to the front of the ship to keep an eye out on
That's
shit.
fine. You guys can put yourself wherever you are on the ship.
Okay.
Okay, this
Probably
is
just opposite a torch.
This is definitively a boat.
No, it's a ship. It's like 15 feet across by what?
Oh yeah.
And it's got cargo storage.
It's like 50 feet long.
Alright, you're right.
Back here.
I guess I'll stay where I am.
All right, well, roll initiative.
Holy shit.
Yar, 20.18.
No.
Oh my
Holy
god.
fuck.
Wow.
Apparently Remy's
We-
warning was useful.
We might actually be going, yay, I think.
All right, so I have you guys wait until these things start to crest. And once they get out of the water, you really wish they hadn't. They look like giant crabs that decided to mate with Cthulhu
That's-
beings.
That,
Horrifying.
yes.
Those claws could cut through a tank.
So,
Alright.
anyways, Tethrin, you're up.
Okay. 1, 2. To see one, I'd have to get. Oh, I can barely see it there. Oh, right, because the light source went around the corner. Alright, I guess I'm going
That'll do it.
here. And then
I do actually have another picture of these guys.
I don't like it. Just really quickly. Yeah, I mean, 100 foot or less, so I'm just gonna kind of raise a hand, fist sparking, and then I'm just gonna cast lightning bolt at it. Just to, test the waters. Cast it at level 3. Oh, ignore the sneak. So 30 lightning damage if it fails. DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
It rolled a 16.
Cool, so it takes 30 lightning damage.
Oh, this is gonna be quick. Okay.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement. Because I actually got... No, that's a lie. Not there. There. And... I'm just... Ah! What happened to the boat?
It's been destroyed.
Karu, what did you do?
There it
And-
is.
And I'm just going to look at Amitra and be like, go team, go. And then I'm going to give him inspiration.
All right, you see that the crab does not like the electricity, not more than normal, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty
fair.
upset at getting lightning bolted while in the water.
I mean, yes, most people would be.
Mm-hmm.
Monsters too.
Oh, yeah. There's 2 of them, at least.
Oh. Oh, so did the other one get hit too? Because that was a 100-foot line.
You were here. I don't think you actually know.
No? Okay. I didn't see the other one anyway, so
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine.
Is it coming forward with pincers raised, or is it just looking like it's gonna ram us?
Looks like it's gonna try and either ram the ship or climb it, maybe. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell at this point. It's still heading towards the ship.
Okay. Show has a good question.
Where's
You
Dad
don't
Dragon?
need Dad Dragon. He's resting. Don't bother him.
We'll see how. We'll see whether or not we need Dad
He was
Dragon.
napping below deck.
Yep, he's napping
Alrighty.
below deck.
So I'm just gonna fire at the first one. Excuse me. I woke up for this shit.
18 hits.
Eh. 15.
Okay.
And done.
Torch.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna making some notes for myself. Just gonna move over here and shoot with the hand crossbow. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's still above half health.
You would assume incorrectly.
Okay, get absolutely fucked. Finisher still works on ranged attacks. I checked.
Oh no, it is not bloodied, just barely.
Oh my god, Carl.
Sorry.
The 19 hit.
Yes.
Alright. Oh, I'm getting a bit of slowdown, but we're not dropping frames, so it's all good.
You're in long range, so that would have been 11.
Fuck, you're right. I'm guessing that
Which
doesn't hit.
misses.
Alright. Well, that's my turn. I reload my hand crossbow.
All right, Remy.
Okay, it's still within range. You guys were all crowding forward, and it's like, I have a limited range of spells. So I can only aim for the one that's closer to us. So wisdom save, please.
To be fair, they're heading in your direction, so
Yeah.
3.
Okay, 19 necrotic damage.
Now it's bloodied.
Sorry, Torch. And Remy's just going to step here so we're not all crowded around one single area.
What?
And I'm done.
All right, please tell me you are fast.
Sorry, I didn't have the movement to get out.
Why does half the party have green health bars and the other half has red health bars?
Because some of these are old tokens that were already on this level, and I had switched everything to the green ones. So the older tokens still have it on the red. It's okay. Some of you had green blood and others have red blood, that's all.
We're just a Christmas party.
All right.
I don't know what that was. That looked delicious. I don't know what that was, but that looked delicious.
You're muted.
Muted, Garm.
I see that my post-it note fell off.
It did.
It was pizza.
All right. So, Torch. It is going to try and pincer you.
Oh, I got back at a good time then.
That's going to be a natural 1.
That's gonna miss.
And then the other pincer is going to roll an 8 for Omitra and also miss. Tethrin, you're up.
Not muted anymore. There we go. Alright, well, I don't like the fact that these things got closer. So, I'm just going to... Oh! Do nothing!
Omitra! At least your natural 1 was only 1 of 3 attacks.
Listen, we're close to the surface. These things have to be puny, right? That's how this works.
Uh-huh.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna have to find a weapon with reach. I thought I had one. I thought incorrectly.
To be fair,
Sorry,
they're not
show's
that
camera is just really distracting right now.
Why is my camera distracting?
Because you keep bouncing and the
When you
thing keeps
type.
moving.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Does a 17 hit?
I believe it does. Yes.
All right, then. I'm going to do 42 damage.
Terrifying.
Okay. It's dead.
See, that's how you hit with one. I don't know where the other one went, so I'm just going to go here by the mast.
All right. There's no targets, Torch.
Well, that's something. I would like to hold a shot with my hand crossbow for when something, hostile pops up out of the water and it plays the ominous noise and it goes rah. That's my turn. As soon as I have so many windows open.
All right, Remy.
I'm going to hold Sacred Flame until I see a hostile.
Okay. You all wait. And wait. And then you feel the ship lurch as this thing attacks from beneath the water. And then attacks again, and you hear the sound of splintering wood and the cries of the crew below.
Who here can swim? Joe, if you're talking, you're muted.
Tethrin?
Oh.
It's your turn.
That I did not realize that. I was looking up things. Gar, what sea monster or what sea beasts would I know of? Like, would I be intimately acquainted with?
Sharks? Probably.
Because,
Crocodiles, maybe?
I mean,
Giant squid?
Giant squid?
that's
Regular
possible
squid?
too.
Octopuses?
Octopus? Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action and... You know what? I'm probably gonna regret this. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, well, I guess we gotta do something. Gonna hop over and cast polymorph on myself into a giant shark.
Okay.
Blorp. Oh, giant.
Giant. Yeah, that's... Uh-huh.
That's how we lost Tethrin. Fucking a shark.
All right, you have control of the shark now.
Cool.
Tethrin's been eaten by a shark!
Chomp. So do I have an
You
action?
see
Oh, there it
the-
is.
You
There it is.
see the thing underneath the ship.
Cool. I can't believe... Ugh, okay. Well, I can't actually attack this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna go after it. Ooh, does this? No, this thing has all its hit points.
Yes, this is the one you guys haven't hit yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get up to it, so it either has to attack me or get bit.
Don't forget to take the spell off because you didn't cast it or whatever.
Yeah, hold on. I'll actually do it. There we go. I'll just put myself on the back of the ship.
Okay.
All right, I'm all done.
So I see this and I think to myself, how smart is a giant shark?
Not very. Just so you know, my intelligence is 1.
How is he gonna turn back?
You do maintain some like sense of yourself in terms of the spell.
I will. Oh, including mental ability scores. Yep.
Yeah.
But I retain my alignment and personality. Oh boy.
Because
It's
when
still-
Omitra turned into the snake, it was I think like a snake now.
Yeah, a lot of your thoughts turn towards the like animalistic whatever you're turned into. You still regard your friends as allies, unless you turn into a creature that has like a frenzy and you kind of lose sight of things.
Oh.
Like a shark?
Like a shark
Oop-
or a
oops.
slasher bear.
To be fair, it only goes into a blood frenzy against creatures that don't have all their hit points. So don't get hit.
Right. I'm gonna go below deck. And what do I see?
You see there's a bit of splintering. It hasn't entirely gotten through the hole yet.
Okay.
You see a bit of water bubbling up, and you see that the crew is currently hesitating between grabbing buckets to, start shoving the water out, but don't want to get close to the area that just got hit by whatever the fuck's attacking.
That's fair. All right.
Didn't mean to do that. As much as I love Roll20, some of its interface is not particularly intuitive.
Aiming for the eye, cast the spell instead.
Yep.
I thought I would be the put the information out there button, you know?
No.
It is.
No, the eyes show it to you.
Yeah. Like expand, basically.
Right.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the hell the spell was that I don't have to actually see the thing. I'm gonna assume that if I want to use chill touch, like outside of where it's splintered, that would be at disadvantage. The target says the space of a creature within range.
Right. Yeah, you'd have disadvantage because you can't see the creature.
Yeah.
So you're doing it blindly. But yeah, you can still cast it.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna chill out near where the splintering is and you kind of go. Oh, and I have inspiration, so I would like to use that inspiration.
Rawr.
So 20.
20 hits.
With disadvantage.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
no. Oh no.
13 necrotic.
All right.
It no longer has all its health.
It's true. And it can't regain hit points.
You guys are kind of fucked.
Okay.
Yeah. I bravely tell the crew that I have wounded it and that my party member will keep it occupied so we can start bailing out the boat. And I tell them to hand me a bucket, I guess.
Okay.
I'd like to not sink.
Torch.
I'm useless in this fight. I would like to pull out a cigar and offer one to Remy.
Not interested. You enjoy.
Suit yourself. And I'm gonna lean up against the railing smoking a cigar. Look, it's underwater. I'm not jumping down there. And if I like jump down and do water walk, I'm just gonna get left behind the boat, stupidly running behind it like I'm a fucking Looney Tunes character. I know what
You
I'm
just have to
doing.
grab a rope and surf.
It's water walk, not water ski.
Yeah. Because
Okay, Karu.
tiny little brain can't galaxy enough.
Yes.
So I have a spell that says I don't need visual. It just says within 60 feet. It would be a disadvantage for the attack, right?
Correct.
Cool. I'm going to run down below deck with Omitra, see basically where the damage is, and be like, okay, it's going to be underwater, approximately around this area, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon underwater.
All right, yeah. Is it a trident?
Or a harpoon.
Harpoon.
Harpoon. Okay.
25. Oh, wait, it's a
You
disadvantage.
do still have disadvantage, yes.
Yeah, let me just roll it a second time. 16.
That hits.
8 force damage.
Okay.
And that's really all I can do. But Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action. So, just to be on the safe side, in case I see it like breaking through the ship more, I'm going to prep a Sacred Flame to attack it if I see it breaking farther into the ship.
Okay.
I thought it was a bonus action to hold an action.
It's an action to hold an action. And then use your reaction to...
Yeah,
to
it
release
uses
it.
the reaction, not the bonus action, Pi.
Yeah, but I thought you had to have the bonus action to hold the action and then to use your reaction to then whatever.
No. It's just you use your action to basically cast a spell, but you hold it until you use your reaction to cast it delayed. But you could technically do that with the bonus action too if you wanted. It just uses up your reaction.
Someday I'll roll above a 10.
Oh?
Today is not that day.
I don't think these guys are going to live long enough to do so, though. So the crab underneath the boat, seeing the shark suddenly show up beside it, turns and aims both pincers at it and completely fails to hurt the shark at all, because even with advantage, my highest roll was an 11.
But how?
I don't have advantage, so even though the shark has a measly
AC
13 AC,
13.
I still miss Tethrin
Oh my
twice.
god. Well,
You are in... yeah, you're in melee with it.
yeah, that's fine. I have Blood Frenzy, so I have advantage since he doesn't have all its hit points.
Great.
19,
Yeah, that hits.
16 piercing, and can I try and use my movement to breach with it so that people can see it?
You would have to do a grapple for that,
Okay.
and that's an action.
Well, that's fine. I'll do it next time. I'm biting it now.
Okay.
And I don't have multi-attack, because this is only a CR 5.
Yeah, you still have...
I'm a sack of hit points. I've got more than I had.
Omitra.
Oh no.
Alrighty. I take it we're not going to sink anytime soon now.
No, you were expecting another bump. You are not
Mhm.
hearing any bump, but you do feel like something's thrashing underneath the water. It's a bit harder now to tell where either this thing is or Tefrin is. Because they're,
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
underwater and you can't really see what's happening. Because they haven't attacked, the crew is grabbing, some Zerkwood and are hammering it into place and otherwise fixing the hole, the bit of the breach that there is, while the others are grabbing buckets and making sure that the water that has come in is thrown out.
How deep is the water that's come in?
Not very. I mean,
Not
it's
very.
only been what, like 12 seconds?
Yeah.
So, not much.
All right, so I don't need to make the bucket bigger.
No. You don't even think you really need to help them. They can handle it.
Okay. Then I'm going to go back up above deck and hold a bunch of shadowy force balls. If I see something come out of the water, I guess.
Okay, so you're holding
Preferably it, but
Uh-huh.
if it looks
You're-
like it's going to attack us.
Okay. You're holding Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Torch.
All right. There's no
So-
weapon. Sorry.
Still smoking?
There's no weapons on this boat, right? Like, there's no
No, there
Alright.
not This is just a barge.
fucking dumbasses.
They have you to protect them.
Not always. Hey, for some reason our ship keeps getting attacked. Not gonna do anything
Well,
about it, but
They
like,
were gonna send, people to defend it, but then you guys were like, "We need to get to Skullport," and they were like, "Oh, good, you can defend it."
Yep. I'm going to not do that and continue smoking.
Not even holding an action to attack.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Torch, why don't you give me a perception check?
All right. Oh Jesus! I'm on the spells page for once. It freaks me out because I'm never there. I only use like 2 spells. Perception check.
Oh my god.
28.
Okay. So you're like, well, they've probably got this, and you're like smoking and looking off the edge of the ship to the like cave where these things came from, and you see this white, massive head poking out of the water. It's large, like the head is large, and it's got 3 eyes, like going upwards.
Oh.
And it stares at you, and you get a sense of very high intelligence behind that gaze.
Do I know what it is?
Give me a history check.
Do
I
I
have
see
it?
this?
Do I have advantage on it due to my missing legends?
Yes.
Cool.
Carter, I have a passive perception of 17. Do I see this?
You're concentrating on the other side of the ship, which is where the noise
Okay.
of battle is coming from.
Okay.
33.
Let me give you the handout.
Oh dear.
See? I'm fucking useful. Oh no.
Do you, as a
I'm
player,
really
know
sad.
what those are, or do you
Oh,
need me to?
I recognize the name, and
Uh-huh.
I'm immediately scared. I don't know anything specifically about it other than what the image shows.
Okay, well, considering you nat 20'd, and actually the rest of the players have actually encountered one of these in our past campaign. The Wanderers actually fought one of these things.
Oh shit.
So I don't mind being loud about this. Aboleths are considered They existed before the gods. They're primordial beings with flawless memories. So you're talking about a creature that has lived since before the gods were a thing, that does not forget. They pass on their knowledge and experience from generation to generation. So, like, even if it's not like the one that's been here since the beginning of time, they've got the knowledge of all that time. Wherever they live, they're basically considered like gods. Generally, the deep ocean or deep lakes, elemental plane of water, and maybe places like this. You know that they consume other creatures, and when they do, they add the knowledge of that creature to theirs.
We'll make it.
It's gonna eat Tethrin!
So we'll let it eat Omitra and then kick its ass now that it's stupider.
You also know that aboleths are extremely powerful telepaths.
I would like to stride over to the, like, I assume we're still kind of slowly maneuvering through the whatever. We're not completely stopped.
Oh, you're completely stopped. In fact, you're probably starting to go back down the river because you were going upstream,
Right.
and your rowers have stopped rowing.
I would like to calmly as I can manage walk over to the captain and be like, "Hey, we need to go right now. The guy in the water, he'll come back or die, whatever. We need to go right now. There is some sort of. Listen, I'm a detective. Just trust me. We have to go right now. Please get people rowing."
Okay. Okay. He gives the order, and there's scrambling below decks as they get back onto the oars
All
to
right.
start moving.
And I'll go back to my previous position. And is it too late to hold an action?
I think you've done your action this turn.
Okay.
Between the everything, you do hear a voice in your head, which you assume is the aboleth. Go. Do you know deep speech?
You convinced me not to take it.
Okay. Pretty sure telepathy does not need languages, though.
As long
As
you
long as you
understand
share
one.
a common one. So if it knows any of the languages Torch knows, it can communicate with him.
You know what? Aboleths are all knowing, and this thing has taken on so much knowledge in here. I'm gonna assume it has Undercommon, and it will use its telepathy to speak in your brain and go, "Good, keep going, adventurer, and maybe I'll let you live. Stay out of my waters."
I'm gonna take a nice long drag of the cigar, and that's my turn.
Right, Remy.
Okay, Remy's just running up onto the deck, sees the side Omitra's on, assumes that's the side the fighting is on. Is gonna come beside Omitra, hold her sacred flame, and the fighting's still going on in the water, right?
Correct.
You know what? Remy is going to assume that if she accidentally hits Tethrin, he has enough HP to survive it. She's still going to try and use the harpoon to attack the crab.
Okay. Go for it. You do have disadvantage.
Yep. 15.
That misses.
Okay. I have to try at least. And I'm going to just have it move a bit closer to the surface, but that's all. I'm done.
Excellent. All right, so this poor crab is going to try and attack again, and okay. Well, the first one was a 9, the second one was a 25, so I finally hit the shark. And you take 10 bludgeoning and die immediately.
What?
No.
Not.
You are grappled, though.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay. Yes, you are grappled, and then I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
From the shark.
Yes.
Cool. I'm not trained in this, so just a straight con.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then do you need one from me as well? To maintain spell?
Yes. Though you just have to roll a 10 on your con save.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's okay. Karu, just
Okay, so here's the thing. You are now underwater,
mm-hmm.
grappled, paralyzed, and poisoned.
I'm fucked.
Well,
Okay, question.
Albolith is going to get way smarter and know a lot of useless shit from the Undermountain.
It's also going to know a lot about us.
Which one's paralyzed? I have
Yeah,
a sheet for this.
Thanks. It's okay. Hey, Karu, remember that token that I asked you to make me weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks ago? Did you make it yet? No?
No.
Then just for now, give the Nadir token horns.
Okay.
Question: do we
Ooh, that was a bad
huge
one to
shadow
fail.
of the shark disappear?
You probably, well, more than Shadow of the Shark, because this water is icky as fuck. Like, you can barely see anything inside the water. More than that, the thrashing kind of stills drastically. Like, there was movement underneath you. Now it's still again.
I was going to say, and when he turns back, all that water probably brushes in to fill the space that the shark took up.
Whoop.
Yeah, probably. So you see a like
A blorp.
a blorp.
A bad blorp.
So Tethrin, you cannot move.
I
You
cannot
are
breathe either.
incapacitated. You cannot breathe. Currently, you're not drowning yet because you
Yet.
do have like air in your lungs. As long as you don't, exhale, you're fine. For like a while, because I think it's con mod minutes that you can spend holding your breath.
Oh, okay. So at least 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Do I have to make another con save?
Yeah, I need actually two con saves.
13, 17.
Oh, okay.
I probably failed both.
So not only are you poisoned now, but you're also diseased.
It's okay. If I
These
survive
guys are
this, I've got
terrifying.
greater restoration.
And then you pass the save for the... Yes. So you are no longer paralyzed.
Oh, thank fuck.
At the end of your turn, I'm assuming.
At the end of your turn,
yeah,
yes.
that's
You are
fine.
no longer paralyzed or poisoned. So the paralyzed and poison goes away, but now you're diseased.
Yeah. Like I said,
Um,
though, I at least have greater restoration, so I can deal with that later.
Omitra.
One moment, Pi is taking notes or drawing Tethrin dying.
It's okay. If I die, I have a character the Kerr is going to hate more.
You'll be fine.
No offense, but if a level 15 character dies on this level, it's going to be sad.
Funny.
But sad.
No, just funny.
I mean, to be fair, there is an aboleth on this level as well. So...
Torch,
Yeah,
why are
what
we
the
moving
fuck?
again?
Have to go. We have to go
What?
right now.
Why? We have to go back for Tethrin. Or at least wait for Tethrin.
There is something in the water that we do
Yeah,
not...
it's a crab.
No. Way worse. Trust me. We need to go.
What's way worse?
I'm going to lean in close to Omitra and whisper Aboleth.
Give me a history check.
Oh, I don't have disadvantage about that.
Wow, everyone's heard of him.
And hang on. What is an easy check for characters of 15th level? Like an easy
That's
DC?
not a that's not
That's
a
not
really
enough.
a thing in 5th edition. An easy check is like 10.
So I barely. I'm like, an aboleth. I don't shout it, but I definitely say it out loud.
Get down. The last thing we need is chaos. We need to go.
Where is it?
Where the crabs came from. It told me that we need to leave, not come back.
That's just what it wants you to think.
I'm inclined to agree if we don't die.
I could just, it.
I do not recommend that.
It's your fucking Zeo's face right there.
I will actually not be upset if you leave me to die because you're leaving because you're running away from an aboleth.
All right, I'm going to start floating. And how tall is the mast? Is there a mast?
No, there's
it's
no
just
mast.
a rowboat. Okay. I'm gonna go towards the back of the ship. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You guys want to see a 2-minute tabletop jewel? The
Yes,
crabs.
I would love to. In the meantime, I'm going to the back of the ship, and I'm gonna keep my eye out for Tethrin when he pops up out of the water. I'm not holding an action. Wait, am I? So if I have a spell that allows me to use it continuously on subsequent turns, as long as I keep concentration.
Giant crab!
That's adorable.
Isn't it cute?
Yes. Does using it on a next turn count as using a spell?
Okay, so I was distracted by crab
Yeah,
cuteness.
could
You want to concentrate on a spell.
If I used Far Step
Uh-huh.
on a future turn, does that count as me using a spell slot of level 1 or higher? Or
No.
could I use the bonus action to teleport and then use like counter spell or fireball or something?
Okay, I see what you're doing. It would not count as casting a spell on other turns because you're just concentrating on it.
Yep.
The bonus action is for the teleport action, but you're just concentrating on Far Step, so it doesn't count as if you were just like doing another attack.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to use Far Step and think about it really hard.
Okay. Okay, Torch. It's your turn.
Crap. That's not good. I'm gonna... I have no way to help anything. Smoke?
You guys have moved forward. Oh, I can't, hold on. I'm gonna have to take this back to the token layer.
I'm actually rapidly flipping through my, spell list, because I realized that there are actually useful rituals, and I might not have the correct amount. I have to actually care now.
Uh-huh.
Which is a goddamn tragedy, quite frankly.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you guys are.
So I'm going to hold a shoot stuff with my whatchamacallit and
Okay.
crossbow.
I think Sho saw the token. Because, look at that cutie.
Hi, you muted.
It is pretty cute. I'm like looking for Tethrin. Do 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 do.
Yeah, you guys have moved on now.
So Karu,
Yeah.
the ship is moving during the turn, right? So this is how far we would have gotten in 6 seconds, right?
Correct.
Is there any chance I could have done something before the ship got this far, or no?
This is between this is me moving it between Torch's turns because it started moving on Torch's last turn and it finished moving on Torch's turn now. So this was the movement that happened during your last turn.
I really wish you had moved the ship any time before now, because I had plans and now none of them fucking work. Thanks, Karu.
Well, Torch was the one that got the ship moving.
Yeah, and Remy is pissed about it.
To be fair, he saw the aboleth, so...
That's nice. I'm just pointing out, if Karu hadn't moved the ship, Remy would have jumped off the ship.
Still do that.
No, I can't. It's too far away now to do anything. What do you take me for, Mavar?
Good. Keep your ass on the damn boat.
We can't leave Tethrin.
I mean, you did just
his ass.
Yeah, you did just see Omitra cast a spell and run to the end of the boat.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well,
Karu,
yeah.
can Remy see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she know what it is?
History check.
I mean,
History
if you
check.
were
Maybe we'll do 3 of 3.
I mean,
you
you
were
did.
above deck. You heard a big
Yeah.
Yeah, but do I know what an aboleth is, basically?
Yeah, give me a history check.
Oh my god!
What is it with everyone natural 20ing their history checks for this thing?
I haven't yet. But oh my god.
Oh my god.
Apparently everyone's heard about him.
Okay, next question. What kind of alignment do these things have?
old as fuck.
Lawful evil. They are called wait, fuck, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm like tireless guardians? No. Enemies of the gods.
Oh no, Remy, no.
See, the
no,
thing
wait.
is,
Wait, Remy, yes. They told
No.
me not to attack it.
the
They
true
didn't tell
gods,
you not to.
when the actual true gods appeared, they basically obliterated the Aboleth empires, and the Aboleth haven't forgotten that. And they aspire to take down the gods.
Okay, honestly, that's a dick move on the gods' part, and I'm on siding with the Aboleth there.
The Aboleth Empire was basically just a bunch of slaves. Everyone.
Ow.
Every single creature under an Aboleth's control is a
Damn it.
slave.
Never mind.
Okay, next question.
Stop whacking your tail.
I'm trying to decide if Remy being a freaking Azamar and a cleric, it's going to be I need to defeat this thing.
Remy, there's one more thing that you probably know, and I mean the others do know too. Aboleths use they have this slimy thing on them. It pollutes the waters where they are, and that is how they end up turning things into their slaves, because they are either in the water or they drink the water, and that kind of turns them into a mind-controlled slave.
That's
wait,
nice.
wait,
This
back
river
up.
goes through the whole fucking dungeon.
But wait a minute. Wait, back up. You said that's how they become their slaves, by being in the water.
Right.
Like Catherine.
He did fail a con save, and I did say he was now diseased, yes.
And alright, if Remy's looking for war, I'm gonna elbow her, basically, and say, there's a crew below deck that wants nothing to do with this. We can always come back and not, kill them all. There, I tried.
Okay, I'm giving you... Oh god, Remy.
Listen, an effort was made, just not a very good effort.
Listen, I did a wisdom save to know if Remy would think about this. I crit failed. I apologize
That's a 6.
profusely to what I'm about to do.
I don't ever do that.
Okay, that's within... Okay. Remy's gonna just go to the edge of the ship, basically. Bring her hand up. And I'm gonna conjure a celestial right above this aboleth. I am going to summon Kuatl to attack it.
How you spell that?
Couatl. It is a celestial creature.
What does it look like?
Quaddle.
Coatl. It is a feathered flying snake.
Wait, so what are you casting?
Conjure celestial.
Oh, okay. There's your itty bitty.
Yep, but fun fact, it's immune to psychic damage. A mind creature.
He's cute.
Yes, it is very cute.
The Zentarum!
I admit that was also partially why, but this was
Zentarum snake!
It is.
I mean, she is Centaurum.
And I can summon it within 90 feet of me.
Right.
So
you want to put it like right there?
Yeah,
on
basically above it.
Have a hat.
And because these are also divine caretakers to and guardians to their gods.
Oh no.
Perfect thing to take on an aboleth.
Or
It's going to want to
take
fight
one
it.
on.
Yeah.
All right, you have control of the token and the sheet.
Cool. Let me open the sheet. Sorry, it's taking a while, guys.
Why does it say the DM has the celestial statistics?
Because the DM has the celestial statistics. Technically, I don't know if you're supposed to be able to like choose what celestial you summon. You just summon a celestial.
I did check to make sure it was within the CR.
Yeah, no. But I figured that Quaddle just fits so well for his Interim Cleric that and also because the DM's the one that has the monster manual, not the players. Technically. So you have these things have true sight. Cool.
Yep.
All right. All right. So you have to roll initiative for it?
Yep. I've never actually summoned something before, so. Where is it? Where the fuck? Okay, there it is. 17. So amusingly, it goes right after Remy.
Amazing.
Okay. Sorry, my plan completely changed, guys, so I'm looking for shit.
I swear to God, Catherine, you better get up on the surface of this stupid ass water.
Okay, so first of all, that was Remy's action. There isn't anything else she can do. I'm just gonna end that. For now, how the it does okay, one medium or small.
Okay,
so I can't do that.
Do you control it, or does
it? You can give it verbal commands.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to tell you is that Remy does hear the Quaddle kind of appear on top of this thing and telepathically inform you that what you are seeing is just a projection. It is not an actual, the actual.
Really? Bullshit.
Ooh, where is it then?
It has to be somewhere close by because you are in its lair. And the aboleth can basically project itself wherever the fuck it wants inside its lair.
Remy's just gonna
started moving.
Yeah, Remy's just gonna pause, be like, "That's not the aboleth, guys. We need to get Tefrin out of the water."
But we're moving away.
We need to get Tefrin out of the water.
The Quaddle does ask you if you want it to continue looking for the actual aboleth.
Please inform me if you find it. Because we need to get rid of that.
Okay. So yeah, you don't actually control it.
Yeah. But I still like being able to see what it can do, at least.
Yeah. What's its movement speed?
Movement speed... fly 90.
Oh, okay.
And it has telepathy within 120 feet. And knows all languages.
Is it a medium or small or tiny creature?
Medium.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty small creature. All right, so it has gone beyond your okay. It kind of moves. It has to move. It double moves back to within range to telepathically tell you that it suspects if you continue up the river, you will find a passageway that will lead to its lair, where it is hiding.
Okay. Remy will tell everyone that. Also, I'm really glad that this thing seems to have at-will detect good and evil and at-will detect magic.
Yeah, it was pretty easy for it to find the aboleth.
Yeah. And Remy is basically going to ask it, will you please assist us in taking out this aboleth?
Yeah. All right, Tethrin. Does a 16 hit you?
Not with shield. It doesn't.
Okay.
I hate to say this, shield is verbal component.
I do have to speak.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
be careful with your air.
Water. Yeah, your air is like you're losing air to cast shield.
I don't care.
Do I see bubbles?
You do see bubbles. Tethrin, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to lose a bit more bubbles and cast Dimension Door. And I don't know where the boat is, so I'm just gonna Dimension Door into the air, like, and just start flapping my wings, because I'm no longer paralyzed.
Oh yeah, you can fly.
Yeah! Because I don't do it that often, because we're... Oh, God.
Okay.
Let me actually cast it, so it takes my spell off, and I'm a flappa. High enough that this thing can't get me.
Okay.
How high is the cavern area?
That's a good question.
Because I can teleport up to 500 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's not that high.
I know. I'm just saying. I'd rather not
like
teleport into
feet.
a wall, please.
It's like 30 feet tall.
Okay, I'll go like 25 feet.
Okay.
And now that I've used my action to do that and see the boat. So, Karu, what is this icky disease?
You don't know.
Mm,
You just feel weird.
yeah,
The water,
I do.
like, and like the water on you feels like slimy.
Gross. I'm gonna fly down to the boat now that I see it and land. Oh, guys, I don't feel so good. That was really gross.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Oh, can I make a history check now that I see the thing?
The thing everyone's looking at.
I swear, if you get a nat 1.
Nope. I got a 21 though.
All right.
I didn't nat 20, but I'm.
But you have a plus 14.
You have a plus
Yeah.
14 to your check.
I'm gonna look at it. Look at the rest. Is that an aboleth?
No, that's a projection of the aboleth.
Fuck. And I was in the fuck. Yeah. Well, I need to greater restoration. Ew. This is ew. I don't want to touch anything that thing has touched. Ew.
How
Also, the
thick-
aboleth is ahead of us.
Fuck.
What Remy failed to tell you is we're going to war with the aboleth, and she just summoned a snake to fight. It found it and oh god.
I'm gonna point out, if this thing stays here and continues to pollute the
Oh, I
water,
know.
it's gonna spread through this dungeon, including to where the drow live.
Meh.
This is their
Oh,
problem
no.
too.
Oh no, now the drow will be slaves.
No, it's more of a, this is your issue too, fuckers. Don't you dare try and say this isn't our problem.
I mean,
Alrighty.
to be fair, Omidra and Tethrin.
Actually, that would've
Give
been
me history checks.
15 and 32 for Tethrin.
Tethrin, as she's saying this, you recall way back when you first arrived in Skullport, people mentioning how the water from the River Sargoth was tasting weird.
Oh. That. So.
You know, the water that everyone in Skullport drinks, including...
Yeah. Hey guys.
Yeah.
We might have a problem in Skullport.
We're not even there yet, so it's fine.
No, because I remember back when we were down here, Karu, how long ago was it that we were in Skullport and they said
God,
that?
months.
Months ago, people were saying that the water was tasting weird.
That's not...
Do you see what I'm saying? Once we deal with this thing, we're gonna have to fucking... Yeah. I'm just like...
If a aboleth is killed, is the control just gone?
Yeah.
Does the
Okay.
slime just go poof?
No,
Yes.
but it, like, this
It
is
goes
Stops
in there.
being generated.
Yeah, it's a
Dispersive.
lair thing, so like it disappears after a while after it dies.
Ugh.
Alright, so I rolled an 11 on my insight of, is this a good idea?
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna shout to the crew, because they should at least know what the fuck's going on. And mostly to the captain, that aboleth ahead. Prepare yourselves. Yeah. I know they've been living in Skullport for weeks.
Yep.
And, how far ahead did Remy say or not?
Remy's still communicating with it, so she'll just be getting updates as we're moving forward on the boat.
Yeah, and the boat is moving on Torch's turn.
Oh, so next.
Okay.
I'm glad that I
And
went
just
first.
because you guys would know, it's moving 60 feet per turn.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to attempt to select my own goddamn token. And I'm just going to be flying over here. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Wait, aren't you still using first step?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, but I'm like in the middle of the air, which is why I'm not far stepping, then immediately falling into the river.
Fair enough.
Do you have winged boots?
Yes. Because
Okay.
I would just like some warning of anything coming up. And I'm going to be towards the ceiling, but Jesus Christ. See, so that's concentration. I mean, I fucking guess so. I'll use mirror image. Since we're gonna be god killers.
Wait,
God killers.
is it a free action to turn on the boots?
Oh, I did that with Far Step. Because my plan was turn Far Step on, and then when Tethrin surfaces, Far Step to him and Dimension Door back.
Right.
Except I've kind of ruined that.
Except for he ruined my rescue attempt.
Yeah, but I'm asking you, like, how are you flying?
You just have a
You just
fly
do.
speed.
Oh, okay.
You just do.
You just activate them as a free action. All right, that's what I was checking.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking to see where I put the text.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna
Crud.
chill here while panicking.
Okay. All right. Torch.
I would like to use one of the rituals I just have now. Because see, the reason I didn't bother adding more is I was like, oh, these are all fucking useless. And I looked at them again and I was like, oh.
No, they're not.
Oh, I see. So I would like to try and discern Remy's true name.
What?
I will dump the
What?
text in chat.
Sure, why not?
You peer into
okay.
you peer into the deepest essence of a creature that you can see within 60 feet to discern its true name. Dio looks so panicked about this. A name bearing its utmost expression. The target creature can make a wisdom saving throw to conceal its true name. Doesn't have to. You can if you want. If it fails, I learn the creature's true name, which I can remember for 24 hours. I can hold 3 true names in my mind at one time. Yada yada. Learning a true name does not cause a magical effect on its own, but allows me to utter the creature's true name with deliberate permutations while I hold it in my mind.
Are you going to explain to Remy what you're doing and why?
I have the weird feeling this is going to be really important later.
Okay.
Are you going to try and stop me?
No, very much the opposite. I'm intending to enable.
Okay, fine, I'll allow it.
Alright. I can also currently do that with objects. I can't do that with locations because I didn't take that one. But
why do I have a feeling Remy's true name is going to be something ridiculous and celestial?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. It's not something we actually need to determine, so don't worry.
Yeah, but it's probably something
But
ridiculous.
it's probably something
specifically
really
in a
flowery,
celestial.
like she who will pierce light through the darkest depths of the world,
bullshit
or
and
something like that.
celestial.
Torches is still just Torch.
I mean, my mind went to Bubbles tries a lot.
My mind went to she who babysits the end of the world.
Beauty. But yes, so that's the true name stuff in whatchamacallit. Yeah.
Can I just do one?
Yeah.
She who protects the seer of the apocalypse.
Nice.
That's me.
Yeah, some of the most impressive thing that you can do with true names, I can't do because of my class.
But what is it?
It's called utter inversion, which is you repeat something's true name backwards and do incredible amounts of damage as you try and physically tear its essence apart.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I can't do that one, but
Yeah, Sho had a wizard that could do
An
that.
automancer. No, I couldn't tear their essence apart, but if I learned their true name, it would allow me to do all sorts of different effects to different spells. Like
Unfortunately,
doing double the amount of damage.
unfortunately, every time he tried, I succeeded in my wisdom saving throw.
I mean,
yeah.
shrug.
I can, like I said, unlike that one, I can also do this to objects and places, which have their own sets of unique effects. I might have to teach some of this to Tethrin later. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
So,
turn.
Remy, ship has moved again.
Mm-hmm. Has my buddy told me anything?
Your buddy is
Too far away, or
busy.
okay? That's fine. I just want to know if I got an update.
I mean, you could always wait for your turn to be after its turn as well, if you do want to get updates before you go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna delay my turn until after it, just until in case it gives me an update on shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just hear like a sense of oh shit, fuck, and that's it.
Okay, probably got spotted too soon. I'm going to hope it shall be okay. I'm assuming if it gets poofed, I will know because I'm concentrating on keeping it in this plane.
Yeah, it is not poofed.
Okay, cool. So without really much of an update, Remy's just gonna go over. Yeah. Can I just say not being able to see the squares because of the boat is annoying?
Yeah, but if I put
Go
the
there.
boat on the bottom, like on the map layer, so you can see the squares, then I have issues moving.
Everything.
Yeah, fair enough. So I'm just gonna go here, keep an eye out, and just prep a sacred flame in case something hostile comes within range.
Okay. All right, so the Quaddle needs to give me a con save. Are you kidding?
I will say if it's psychic related, it's immune to psychic.
No, this is you don't know what's happening. Don't worry about it.
Please be okay, little buddy.
Please be okay, little buddy.
Okay.
Kitty. Kitty. Yeah, you came into my room.
What a good boy.
All right. Let's see.
Roll off the bed. Roll off the bed.
At least you guys
I've
get to see
done
kitty
that.
cam on 2 cams now.
Yeah,
It's
Ooh,
true.
ooh,
I
ooh.
miss hanging out with that cat. It's a good boy.
Same.
I miss Indy. Oh yeah, that fucker's still alive.
We have other concerns, although we should probably do something about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Every
good.
single one of us is going to die.
Listen, I did say if any hostile creature gets within range, so if it shows up, that counts as a hostile creature.
All right,
All right.
Tethrin.
Yeah. I feel gross and icky, and I just want this off of me, so I'm gonna fucking Greater Restoration myself. Because I know what that stupid thing's mucus can do. Not specific, but ew.
Can that remove disease?
Debilitating effect.
Greater restoration. Charm, petrified, curse. Hit point maximum. I think it can cure diseases.
I'm pretty sure it can, because I'm pretty sure that lesser restoration could as well. Poison or disease.
Lesser restoration and greater restoration have replaced cure disease, neutralize poison, stone to flesh.
Yep.
Yeah, so even
Greater restoration just is a more powerful version of lesser. It does
yeah,
more things.
Lesser
so
can remove a disease.
yeah, lesser can remove a disease.
Okay.
Are you
Well,
spending
Hold
100?
on. Let me make sure that I actually have lesser at the moment.
If you don't, you can ask Remy.
Cat, you're driving me nuts. Come on. I hate when he paces back and forth in front of me.
It's okay. I'm just using it because I don't have lesser, and I
Okay,
just
so
want
mark
this
off
gone.
your dust.
Yeah, I did. There's a reason that I have this much fucking dust.
Yeah, but
Listen,
You're
I was
doing other
panic-
things.
I was panicking anyway because I just was in the mucus of an aboleth.
yeah, I know, but still, waste.
Aren't you still in the mucus of an aboleth?
No, I'm on the boat.
Yeah, but aren't you covered in it?
Yeah,
Do I know if that still counts?
it's possible.
I mean,
I mean, now that you're flying, you also realize that even the ceiling is covered in this muck.
well, I teleported out of it. Would it have still clung to me?
Yeah, just like water.
Your
You're
clothes
covered-
stay on you when you teleport.
Yeah.
They do, right?
Mm-hmm. Amitra, can you do a thing? Clean this stuff off me.
Omitra, it's your turn.
You want me to use my precious action to clean your ass?
Do you want me to be diseased again and potentially whatever the fucking aboleth wants to do with me, do? I can guarantee you I'll make it very, very annoying.
Is that anything different?
Yes. Because I'll be doing it with the intention of actually hurting you, probably.
Reminder, the ship moves on Torch's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And Omitra is currently flying above it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy you a shiny cloak.
Yeah, but the thing is, prestidigitation can only clean so much in one action. It's 1 cubic foot.
You are more
And
than one cubic
You are
foot.
more than that.
You know,
Um,
fun fact, could totally enlarge, reduce myself.
I did think about that. I have a better idea.
Okay.
Because this is not concentration. Alright. Tethrin, my beautiful ass is too important to clean your sorry one. Go get all the mucus off of his stupid ass. And I'm using Unseen Servant, and my Unseen Servant can fucking deal with that shit. What? Omitra out! And then I'm gonna move forward.
The unseen servant just grabs a rag from the boat and just starts rubbing it up and down, trying to
I
get
can totally
the muck.
see it starting on freaking Tethrin's face.
Yeah, probably.
Just out of spite.
So you're like, what do you do? All right.
Worth it. I did say I wasn't going to clean his sorry ass. And prestidigitation will take more than one turn.
So, Omitra, you came into view of a little alcove there with like a damaged rowboat. And that entire alcove is covered in slime as well.
Like more than everything else, or just the same amount?
Same amount.
Okay.
Right. Time to move the ship. All right, Torch.
Hello. I would like to continue smoking. Listen, there's not a lot for me to do on the boat.
Yeah, it's true. It's just a pleasure cruise. This is like Treasure Island.
No, this is a stress cruise.
I mean, it's probably as dirty as any Treasure Island thing at Disney.
We don't invoke that name here on this stream, but we'll get in trouble.
Right. Fantasylandia.
Exactly. Yes, I'm gonna continue being stressed and continue smoking. And generally thinking of how absolutely fucked we are and what terrible plans I have. And let me tell you, viewers, they're bad.
Also, viewers and listeners, don't smoke. It's bad for you.
Yeah. Don't follow Torch's example. Meanwhile, Remy just looks at Torch and is like, you know that's unhealthy for you, but at the same time, you're a fire genasi, it might be fine for you. I have no idea.
That's the only sound Torch makes in response.
Right. Okay, cool. Remy is just gonna keep her sacred flame prepped in case of hostiles. Yeah, do I hear anything from my buddy? Hey, buddy, you there? Okay, nothing. Cool. Please be safe.
That thing's gonna die, ain't it?
I hope not. And if it dies this quickly, we're all fucked because it has almost as much health as we do.
Oh god. We're so fucked.
I mean, it could just turn around and try and kill us.
Okay, I have two distinct stupid plans depending on how this goes.
I'm gonna point out that it's actually immune to psychic damage, so...
Oh, no. The Quaddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it immune to psychic effects?
Also, God...
its thoughts can't be read.
Nice. I kind of wish I'd actually had this stuff when we were fighting Baphomet, because learning Baphomet's true name would have been fucking hilarious.
It would have also put Baphomet's attention entirely on you for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also super goofy that I forget this after 24 hours. I hate that, but balance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's because you change, not because you forget.
No, it's actually not.
No.
Everyone who's on the boat, can you give me a strength saving throw?
Oh, thank fuck I'm not on the boat.
17.
Oh my god.
9.
Torch, maybe you should stop smoking.
And start paying attention.
I am paying attention. I saw
Alright,
the
so
monolith.
Remy and Tethrin are looking ahead, concentrating on everything and like kind of tense. You see this giant tidal wave surge over the boat. And Torch is just leaning back, smoking.
Well, this explains the failed strength.
And the water, it almost feels like the water is acting intelligently as it washes across the whole ship, and because grabs those who weren't holding on, aka Torch, and he gets pulled 20 feet into the water.
Dodge!
Wait, does he get pulled back? Oh.
Oh,
Amitra, help with your teleporting!
Tethrin.
Shit. You know what? I'm gonna run over to the 5, 10, 15, 20. Grab my bandor, do a twang, and cast fly on Torch.
Okay.
Oh, I have to touch. Never mind. I can't do it.
It's
I didn't.
true.
I didn't think it was a touch. Okay. So that actually. And why did that use a spell slot? It's from my bandor.
It didn't?
Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Sorry, that was lightning bolt from earlier. Then I'm going to. Do I see Torch? Is he still above water?
Not really. Give me a perception check.
Come on, Tethrin. Don't suck this time.
Yeah, Torch does no fly.
Well, I don't see him.
Yeah, no, the water is really mucky.
That's gonna suck.
So,
All right. Well,
and
know
even
what?
more turbulent now that the wave has just like washed over. Also, you're all now, everyone who was on the ship is again covered in
Gross.
slime.
Well, the unseen servant. Oh,
The unseen servant is still trying to clean you off with a slimy.
I'm going to. You know what? I'm gonna look at the slimy rag and I'm gonna prestidigitate it. Because that is 1 cubic foot or less.
Yeah, that's fair. You're not sure how useful this is going to be in the long run,
No,
but
I'm not.
at least it's not just rubbing more slime over you.
Yep.
Yep. And because you couldn't cast fly on Torch, so.
Yeah. Uh-huh. At least I'm doing something.
2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Actually, 4, since I did see at least where Torch disappeared, even if I can't see him now.
Yeah, he's underneath the water.
Oh boy.
I mean, he can fly himself up.
Sure.
What is the wording on this?
Don't whine at me, cat.
your cat's starving, or wasting away.
Blossoms with a low roar into an explosion.
Wait.
Oh no.
Spreads around corners.
I don't
And
like
explosions take up space.
Hey.
And it would make a shockwave.
Yeah,
Sure,
go for it.
What happened to your cam?
What was it like half? Was it
Yeah.
like that?
Torch can save himself.
Yeah, I've still got that stone skin thing.
I really wish I knew where the aboleth was or was not.
Well, you were told there was going to be a passageway up ahead.
Yeah, but how big's the passageway?
Big enough for an aboleth. I'm scared, y'all.
Alright, I'm gonna teleport up. Here?
Okay. Well, you see a passageway into like a large watery area with possibly a kind of like island in the middle.
You mean this?
Mhm.
I see this, Karu.
Oh, yeah, you see a shadowy figure of like a monster in the center of the island. Can't quite tell from the distance in
All
the
right, I
dark.
have 2 squares of movement left. What that?
You've actually seen these things before, so
Okay.
this is what it looks like. It looks like a large, giant, like
Oh, it's a puppy.
sure, we'll go with puppy
Oh,
with
fuck.
like
It's a displacer beast, only chunkier.
tentacles. Utyugs they like eating garbage. They're usually found in like wherever you have like garbage disposal, you usually have one of these to eat the garbage.
Okay.
They're a necessary part of the ecosystem. This one's not moving, and it looks like it's made of stone.
Oh, poor puppy.
They're they're only aggressive if you try to take away their food, and since they only eat garbage, generally it's as long as
They're
you
fine.
don't get between you and its food, they don't really care about anything else. If they think you're food, though, then you have a problem.
All right. So I've used my bonus action, my movement. I'm going to use prestidigitation for right here, and I'm going to prestidigitate passageway arrow.
Okay.
And that's it.
Torch, give me a con save.
Sure. I love to save Gone. Love doing it. Good times. 8. I rolled an 8.
Cool. You're diseased.
Wow, that sucks. I would like to, I'd like to use one of my rushed incantations to perform fly on myself, and fly back to the ship all gross and shit.
Sounds good.
That water is disgusting.
Yeah.
The ship moved, didn't it?
Yes.
I mean, I have a flight speed of 60, so...
Yeah, no.
No, I was asking more to know where the fuck we were.
Oh yeah, fair enough. And, I'm gonna try and rub some goop off of myself. That's my turn.
Okay.
Do I hear my buddy?
Yes. You hear your buddy screaming in pain.
Okay. Can I tell what direction? Like, can I get a feeling of that?
I don't know if you get a feeling of direction,
I mean,
but
I am concentrating on the summoning. That's why I'm asking.
that's true. And Omitra did just point out that there's like a passageway. You're pretty sure that's the passageway that the Coatl was indicating earlier.
Okay, our buddy's that way. And Remy's gonna go over to Torch and be like, next time, don't smoke while we're going into combat, and cast Lesser Restoration on him.
I feel like that wasn't the problem, but thank you.
You got pushed into the water.
Also, I will point out that passageway too small for the boat.
Yep. And then Remy is going to look at Tatharin. Can you make both of us fly?
Well, he's already flying.
Can you make me fly?
Yes.
Okay, good. Wait a second. I can fly.
But that's only for...
A minute.
Yeah, I can do it for an hour.
Okay, good.
I mean, there's
is that a
land
concentration
in
though?
there.
It is.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck.
concentrating on anything else, so we're fine.
If you can see in there, like if you have dark vision, you can see that there's land in there. So if you wanted to use fly to get yourself there, he could always use fly to get you out when we're done.
Oh no, I can't cast fly. I can make wings.
She's an angel.
But you can't fly with the wings?
I can. I can't
No.
cast fly.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you fly to the land,
Yeah.
he can cast fly to get you out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, her
Well,
transformation lasts for a minute, so unless the
Yeah.
battle lasts for more than a minute.
I can't do that right now because I did lesser restoration torch,
Mhm.
but so I'm just going to concentrate. Well, not really concentrate, but prepare a sacred flame in case anything gets within 60 feet that I can see that's hostile, and I'm done. Also, the buddy's in there. We need to help.
All right, so your buddy's getting attacked still because your buddy's been fighting the aboleth alone.
The fact that he's not dead yet is amazing.
I mean,
Good buddy.
they had a lot of hit points.
It also does have the use of shield.
Car, did you at least remember that?
It can also cure wounds itself.
Did you remember that?
Yes, it's been trying to,
Survive.
Run away as well.
No, it's just trying to kill it. Fine. It still has 39 hit points. If only it had like more useful spells. I think it might have to cure wounds.
Do it.
But that's just a level 1 cure wounds. What's the point?
Survive long enough until we get there?
Yep.
What's even the point?
I mean, it could just disengage and fly. Fly back to us.
Yeah, now that there's light.
It sees that it won't be alone anymore.
And it can talk with Remy, so it knows that Remy can hear.
It can actually communicate with everyone.
Yeah. It has telepathy as well. Well, you hear it calling out for help. I'm not going to be able to keep this up much longer.
And Tethrin, if you don't want to concentrate on fly, I can dimension door us. I can dimension door Remy in. I mean, or I guess you can too.
Yeah.
And then we can figure out how to fly around after that.
Okay.
So, if you need to concentrate on something else.
You mean if I need to panic polymorph into a gigantoid snake?
Just saying.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna nod at Amitra and fly. 5. I'm here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't see anything. So, I'm just gonna hold an action. If something hostile comes into range, I'm just gonna shoot it. Oh, whoops. I should probably put the fly thing on.
Karu, how tall is the cavern inside there?
The cavern inside is like 50 feet tall.
Okay. Hey, Remy, you want in?
If you can get me in, sure.
Alrighty. And I'm going to dimension door us onto the little land in the middle. Past the
Past the statue.
Past the weird doggo trash panda. So, crash into a wall.
Oh boy.
Look, I didn't know where it was in here.
Oh yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna dump you off. So that was 2 movement. 4, 5, 6. if this thing is in fact alive, it gets an opportunity attack. But you said it looked like stone, so I'm just going to ignore it.
Yeah, it's a statue.
Okay.
What you do see up north is the 3 of the Chuls, the lobster guys, harrying the tiny flying quaddle and the aboleth. It doesn't look as big anymore. It was projecting.
It was overcompensating, I see.
And all 4 of them are harassing a very injured looking quaddle.
No.
All right, little buddy. Is little buddy in the water or flying above it?
It is being, yeah, it got grabbed by one of the pincers. It is being dragged into the water by one of the Chuls.
Which one?
The farthest from you.
Okay.
It has like it pincered its tail and it's pulling it down.
Luckily, Omitra don't give a shit about that. Omitra's also not terribly smart. So, I'm gonna leave the drift globe here and far step. Do I have advantage?
Yes, you do.
Yes, Karu, can I help you?
You have you have your quaddle buddy there as your ally.
Yeah. Okay. This is
The
going.
quaddle is, you notice now that you're close, covered in the mucus of.
Yeah, well, I can't clean him right now. So instead, I am going to aim for the thing grappling it to at least make it pay attention to me and damage it. I hope.
Oh.
Okay, I want my snake back.
Look at me! Look at me!
Boom.
So I'm going to guess a nat 20 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to do 23 radiant damage and 16 thunder damage right off the bat. And if it moves, it's going to do 22 more thunder damage.
Okay.
I bop!
All right. So as a legendary action, the aboleth doesn't like that you just came in to melee range with it, and it is going to swing at you with its tail. That was a nat 1.
Does it hit the crab?
No, but it's like that area of the cave is a bit smaller, and it is a large creature. So like the tail goes to whap you, and instead it just like hits the roof. Great, Torch, it's your turn.
All right. I am still flying, so I'm going to move closer.
As you fly off the raft, you see the captain go, "Do we just keep going?"
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have a plan for how we get out of here after this, but oh god.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I feel like you're needed.
That's 60 feet. Where's Remy? I see Remy. How much does it
That's
look
why
like?
I left the light bulb.
I appreciate it. How much does it look like Remy's about to die? Ooh, over.
Remy's fine. Remy's just hiding
It's a
behind a
statue.
petrified Otyugh. Yeah, that's a statue.
Okay. I can see the aboleth, huh?
Yeah, it's to the north of you.
Oh boy. Sorry, I couldn't plan because I couldn't see any of this.
I mean, technically you see some of the aboleth around the corner of the
Yeah.
pillar there.
My initial plan is not going to work, I don't think. Which means that it's time for further terrible ideas. I would like to try and discern the true name of the aboleth.
By the way, there's treasure around the Otyu, but I figured that's not important for right now.
Not
Uh,
not,
Not right now.
It'll be hazard pay later.
yeah. Also, just double. I just realized it's only 30 feet high. The cave, not 50 feet.
That's okay. I'm close enough to the jewel to smack it, so.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw DC 16.
Okay. 22.
Oh, good. I'm gonna float here a minute. My turn.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Radiant. Well, not cast, but use Radiant Soul. So I now have my wings. I am glowy again. You guys know
Hey.
it by now.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, nothing.
So Remy is gonna fly up and go this way. And then that was my action. But Karu?
Yeah.
Since this was my action, but it wasn't a spell, that means I can still upcast a bonus action spell, yes?
Correct.
Cool. I'm going to call out to our buddy and be like, just hold on, we're here now. And heal it for 19. Not minus 19! It had 25, by the way.
I know.
Oh, wow, I did max the upcast.
Holy crap. That is the most powerful healing word I've ever seen. Normally, upcasting healing word isn't worth it because it's a d4.
Yeah, well, Remy wants to keep our buddy alive.
I always feel like most of the healing from healing word comes from the initial plus your wisdom.
Yes, it normally does, but Remy was desperate to help our buddy.
Yeah. And I've just been using the Aboleth on its turn because I never rolled initiative for it. Oh, but initiative count 20 just happened. Layer action. Oh, okay. Cool. Now that you're all there, now that you've joined the party,
I'm not yet.
well, most of you, the important ones.
Hey.
I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Guess what my lowest save is?
Oh no.
Come on, Remy.
Shit.
Come on, Remy. I don't think I have anything to resist this.
Do.
Oh, wait, Karu, one other thing. If that disease is counted as a 4th level spell or lower, it is gone. Spell
It does not. It counts as a 6th level spell.
Okay. So technically healing at 6th level could take it away.
Yeah. It depends on the spell. There's a couple of spells that work. Okay, so who failed?
Remy.
And probably Amitra.
Probably Omitra, definitely Remy.
Yeah, so Omitra and Remy, both of you see a something appear beside you that starts attacking you.
No.
What you see depends on your character, but it is something that you fear, and you take 1 psychic damage.
Now you're making me think about what Remy fears.
Also, just do we need to get Granddaddy Dragon in here? Or did he
Oh,
go off with the boat?
Hey,
Because I feel like he wouldn't have gone off with the boat.
yeah, I don't think he would have gone off with the boat especially if he heard the word aboleth muttered.
That is a good point.
You guys don't need him.
Yes, we do.
You'll be fine.
Granddaddy Dragon.
Would he have stayed behind while
I don't think
Omitra
he
flew
would've.
off to fight an aboleth?
I don't think so.
Also, Omitra, can you give me a wisdom saving throw
Uh-oh.
while we're at it?
Oh no.
Holy shit, Omitra.
Okay. Cool. You are not enslaved. Good, good, good.
Oh, that's really good.
Um. So the quaddle didn't get affected by the phantasmal thing because it's got a
Immunity to
shield
psychic.
mind. It's immune to psychic. It doesn't give a shit. It is just going to keep trying to bite the aboleth and hits for a grand 6 damage.
At least
But
it's
it can
considered.
poison.
Oh, can.
Its bite is poisonous.
Yeah, the aboleth is fine.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's the Trool's turn. Hey, Garm, how high above the water are you flying?
How high was the boat off the water?
5 feet.
5 feet. I used 60 feet of movement to get here.
Great. So the water below you is going to splash, and then pincers are going to show up and attack you. That's a natural 20 and a 12.
Hit and miss, respectively.
Okay, so you get 20 bludgeoning damage as one of the pincers manages to grab your foot, and it begins pulling you down as it grapples you.
Okay, well, first off, I would like to use my stone skin dice that I have from walking through a portal the other day. And it's been less than 24 hours, it's been like 16, so we're good. You said 20?
Yes, 20.
Great, I'm just gonna dump like 5 on this and call it good.
Okay.
Fuck off. Alright, well I take 8 damage.
Okay.
Statistics, everybody. So grapple check, huh?
No, you're grappled.
Oh, okay.
On your turn, you can do an escape as an action.
Oh, great. Okay.
That was that, Chul. This one's gonna go after. Remy, how high are you?
She went about, you said it was 30? A
Yeah.
little above half height, because like she's
So
not
like
dumb.
15.
15, 20,
15,
somewhere
20.
in there. Like, she
Alright,
wanted
so
to be
you're
relatively
two-
high up.
Okay, so you're too high for the Chul to go after you, so they are going to kill your buddy instead.
No!
This one doesn't have advantage.
I'm surprised it didn't polymorph yet.
Yeah, Karu, because it can polymorph into
It's not
anything.
it's not an actual polymorph. It's just changed shape. It retains its stats, including its HP.
Oh.
So,
But something with a stronger thing than a bite?
I mean, maybe I have too much going on to go looking for something to transform it into. It is going to use its third and last shield to stop that pincer attack from hitting. Then there's 2 with advantage that do not hit, thanks to the shield. And the other one is going to go after Omitra. I rolled like above a 20 to hit the quaddle. And I rolled an 8 and a 9 to hit Omitra. Oh wait, one of that Chul had. Oh no. Okay. Oh, thank God. All right, so everything is fine. Catherine, you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There's no one in the
Oh
water
boy.
right now, right?
What?
No one's in the water right now.
No. I'm flying fairly close to the ceiling. I see a thing. Let me see something really quickly, range-wise.
Well, you definitely see a Chul grabbing your companions.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to deal with that first. I'm just going to take out my hand crossbow. I still have my lovely, lovely assassin's mask. And I'm going to try shooting at the Chul that's grabbing at a...
Torch.
Yep. 27.
Hits.
Take 21 damage.
Excellent. Okay. Mitra.
Alrighty. The hmm. Our snaky friend is still above the water, right?
Correct.
I don't trust that it'll be there for terribly long. Wait, it can talk. Should I get you out for a minute? Like over to the healer?
I'm fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Just take out the thing that's grabbing me.
Alrighty then. And then while I'm not using Far Step, I'm going to instead, as a bonus action. You know what? No, I'll wait until the end, just in case. This will be way funnier. Alright, toggle advantage. I'm gonna hit the Chul, hopefully. 28 to hit.
That hits.
Chul takes 11 radiant and 7 fire damage. And
Okay.
the Aboleth is gonna take 13 fire.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse on the Aboleth.
That's fair.
And I'm like, okay, little dude.
Torch.
All right, I'm being grappled by a lobster monster. What's Remy up to right now?
She's just flying.
Okay.
Just flying. She hasn't been able to attack yet.
Okay. All right. I'd
Why?
like to use teleport because that's a fucking thing I can do. Crazy Enigma Arcane, which is one of my
Okay.
features. I'm gonna teleport over onto the chunk of land here.
Okay.
Just straight up fuck this shit. Like I'm not gonna try and just struggle my way out of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking teleport. Here looks good. God, I hope that thing doesn't animate and like eat me. It's a statue, right? It's a statue. You said it's a statue, right?
Statue.
Okay, it's a statue. Great. I believe you wholeheartedly. That's my action. Theo, you will see what horrific things I'm planning next turn, I swear. Well, unless I die.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna swear. I'm not gonna swear. Good luck.
Mm-hmm. So, Karu, how's the piece of shit looking that is hurting our buddy? Tappa tappa?
How does the aboleth look? It's injured?
No, the thing that's
Oh.
grabbing our buddy. I want to free our buddy first.
It's definitely bloodied. It's not close to death yet, necessarily, but...
Okay, fine. I'll do this then. Give me a DC 18 wisdom save, please.
Sure, I can do that. 12.
29 necrotic damage.
Right, it is definitely close to death now.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Let me just bring up the template this time, since it's not, in an awkward spot. Under the ship. That poor ship. Just keep moving.
Turns out
17 to
Grandpa Dragon has his hands full right now.
I mean, fair enough. 17 hits, right?
For who?
Krabby.
Crab? Yes, 17 hits.
You know what? Let's do a third level.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Dragon might have actually stayed on the ship because we just ditched it without any guards.
And sorry. I am using Radiant Soul. I'm using Radiant Soul right now, Karu. So that would have been 15 extra damage the first time. Would that have been enough to kill it?
That would have been enough to kill it, yes.
Cool. I would have gone to the next crab. So that crab.
Okay.
I'm protecting our buddy. So the lowest crab will instead take the
18
damage.
Excellent. All right.
Sorry, I forgot Radiant Soul. It's like, okay, there you go.
See, everything's fine. And I guess he's gonna transform into a shoreline scrapper.
I was looking for stuff for you. He can transform into anything beast related that's at its CR or lower.
Yeah, where'd the token go? Oh, there it is. Oh, look,
And at least this thing has multi-attack.
It's a large creature. All right, so unfortunately that means it is now in the water. But it's okay. It's already diseased and it can't take psychic damage. So well, magnetic pulse isn't going to do much.
But it can do 2 claw attacks.
Yeah, so it's going to do 2 claw attacks and hit with 1.
See, way better than that bite.
Slashing. I don't think this counts as magical, though. Let me reread the Quaddle's shape thing. Retains its statistics and ability to speak.
I mean, if it retains its game statistics, wouldn't it retain its magic weapons?
AC, movement mode, strength, dexterity, and other actions are replaced by those of the new form.
Except class features. It gains any class features.
Okay, so I think it would retain its magic weapon thing, so we'll leave it. All right, so that, and now the aboleth goes, because it is going on the same turn order. And it really wants to get rid of that tiny ass celestial. So that's going to be a 24 to hit, 25 to hit.
I thought you were talking about Remy.
18. So all 3 attacks hit.
Because it's not tiny anymore.
24, 33 damage. The Quaddle is now at 11 hit points.
Leave our buddy alone.
All right, Shul. I'm guessing Sho is up high against the ceiling.
He always is.
All right, so the Chul is going to go up onto the island, but it had to double move, so it cannot attack you this turn. Garm. The Chuls are going to try and take out the... Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you?
Leave Hard Body
Of
alone.
the 4 attacks, 1 hit.
Oh no.
It is now pincered by the Chul that you were hitting earlier, and your Quaddle buddy is down to 4 hit points.
Oh no.
Which one is
Catherine.
it? The left or the
Okay.
right?
5,
Bottom.
10, 15,
Okay.
20, 25. Oh boy. 30. Let me just double check something really quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, they're all very, very nicely lined up for me.
If you hit little buddy, I will kill you.
He is not in that 5 foot. Besides, he'll just poof away. He won't die.
If you kill little buddy, you are dead.
Oh, ignore the sneak. But please give me a DC 18 dexterity saving throw. Yep. What is... Oh,
So
it has a
you barely... Oh, of course it has a name.
But, yeah, we didn't see the name before. Oh, no! We're fighting Animal. Oh, this makes so much sense now.
Oh my god.
So the first one you only graze, so it takes half damage.
Uh-huh.
The others fail. Fun fact: aboleths don't have
I
legendary
gave you
resistance.
the
I put the numbers
damage.
on there, you
Yeah,
twat.
Karu, 41 or 20.
Oh, cool.
It was
I'm-
already...
You twat.
I was
was
wondering what that was. I am smart. Also,
I
this has been a really long battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I'm just
A battle card didn't know was going to happen until 20 minutes before game time.
I mean... Well, and now, as
Okay.
a bonus action, I'm going to... Because I can't see the little buddy who's no longer the little buddy. I'm going to be like, Remy, go get him! And give her inspiration.
All right, so at the end of your turn, Omitra, you are getting targeted again by a tail flap. Does a 28 hit you?
Wait,
Luckily, it didn't have advantage because I rolled a nat 20 on the other one.
Yeah, but Omitra has mirror image.
2 clones remain.
Okay,
ah,
that's
ah.
unfortunate. Forgot that you had mirror image up. All right, well, it's your
When
turn.
does Omitra ever not have mirror image up in a fight?
So,
When it stops saving my ass.
When you run out of spell slots for it.
I mean, it's a 2nd level spell, so...
I know, but...
Remy, can you heal this thing better if it's closer to you?
Yes, but I can also fly.
You
Then the
are-
herd!
Okie dokie.
you are the largest DPSer in the party.
Yeah,
At present.
you are our cannon of damage. Meanwhile, Remy has like 2 damaging spells.
Alrighty.
Oh, hello.
And... Yeah, I can do that without hitting it.
Gee, I wonder what's about to happen.
Man, I think you guys are really glad right now I'm using the oversized token instead of its actual token.
Yep.
Because it's only a large creature.
How
That's
far
not
away?
intimidating at all. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna say.
seriously,
Yeah.
it's so boring.
All right, 60 feet
And
long.
it's supposed to be something that like I fought against.
Yeah, I always
Bigfoots.
when I see that, I'm like, yeah, no, that's just the head. Like the head is large.
Oh,
You
no,
can't tell me
that's
the whole body.
concentration. All right, that's concentration. But on the other hand, I don't know if I need to actually far step anymore.
You're, I mean, sure.
Fair.
And I have another use of far step if I really need to.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. All right, and you're all expecting Omitra to do basically the same thing that Tethrin did.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
I'm gonna need a con save from everybody.
Oh no.
2, 3.
Does
Oh, that's
Omitra
constant.
do the Kame?
And let's see here. I'm also going to spend a sorcery point to reroll.
Oh no.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 die. So 48, sorry.
No, Garm. Of course you do.
All right, so 2 of those didn't change. But 4
So plus 9, right?
becomes
Let
plus
Pi do it.
4
Mhm.
plus 5. Yep, plus 9 damage.
So 25.
Yep.
Okay.
25. Oh, it doesn't show the text. So the ones that failed take 25 radiant damage and are blinded until my next turn. And if they saved, they take half, so 12 damage, and they are not blinded. And I have a mote of brilliant radiance shining in my hand. It's sunlight.
Interesting. These creatures don't really care for sunlight. Like they're definitely not sunlight creatures, but
Uh-huh.
they're also not like undead or anything.
More dots. And then
Okay.
I have movement, so I'm just gonna scoot over here so maybe I can see stuff, and then float up so I'm close to the ceiling,
Okay.
but not in Tethrin's way.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I got one more lightning bolt probably coming.
All right, Torch.
All right.
You have a friend.
It's gonna hurt, but I have more important things to do. So as I'm kind of deking around trying to avoid getting, craunched
Hit.
by it, I would like to start saying Remy's true name, except it's not quite Remy's true name. Anybody paying close attention would notice what I'm saying is slightly different, and I'm repeating it over and over and over. And where the fuck is the spell? I was looking at it just a second ago. There it is. So I'd like to cast Utter Energy. Basically, the important part of this is an aura of damaging energy radiates from the target creature within range, which is Remy. When a creature comes within 5 feet of the target for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, must make a dexterity saving throw, which is, I assume, against my DC of 16. And if they fail that, they take 3d6 damage, or half as much on a successful save. And I'm gonna... Is Coatl Buddy's transformed form in the water now?
Yes, because it can no longer fly.
Okay. I'm gonna go with... Thunder? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Thunder.
Okay.
I'd go with Lightning, but Buddy's in the water. You know. Yeah, so that's my turn. Enjoy the aura.
This changes things.
Fucking sick, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Can I just say 95% of Remy's spells are concentration?
You have that for 1 minute, by the way.
Cool.
What are you currently concentrating on?
Keeping our buddy here?
Oh,
Yeah. So,
I mean, to be
what?
fair, your buddy has 4 hit points, so you could stop concentrating and let them poof back into heaven.
I mean, Remy's gonna mentally call out to it and be like, do you want to leave? You've done enough. I will stop concentrating on this spell if you wish.
I am only here to help you,
That is
A very
I
not
will-
an
good
answer.
and I will fight till my last breath, if that so be my future.
Remy is not okay with that.
I know.
The Celestial won't die though. It'll
So-
just get poofed back.
Yeah, but Remy does. She is not letting this creature fight to the death.
I was gonna say she'll still feel bad about it.
Yeah.
though.
So, does Remy want to be stupid in a different way, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't even think about what I was saying. But yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I know. I know.
Remy is going to fly forward, and as she does, cast Spirit Guardians around herself.
Oh no, so
Dropping
Aura of Aura.
Dropping concentration and saying, you have done enough, I will not let you fall here. So now Remy has that going on. So she is now concentrating on Spirit Guardian, so let me just cast it.
Oh boy.
So, yeah. So the things around her are going to take a fuck ton of damage. And as she moves forward, she also uses her spiritual weapon to attack the... Actually, no, she's going to thin the herd. So she's just going to continue attacking the one it was attacking before.
Okay.
Also, they got into the aura that Garm just made.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the beginning of their turn.
No.
14 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Karu, it's not the beginning of their turn. It's just the first time they enter.
Yeah,
Or comes within 5 feet.
they're correct. When a creature comes within 5 feet of the... Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit different.
So
than
I
most
brought the aura closer, so they take the damage immediately.
Well, they have to save immediately.
Yeah. Well, they still take damage even if it's only half.
Yeah.
DC 16 dex save.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Okay, if you're gonna nat 20 twice, I'd rather it be on saves.
Yeah, me too.
So that's 3d6 damage. Garm,
What
do
the
you
hell?
want to roll?
Go for it. Your
Okay.
thing now. It's thunder.
13 thunder damage to each of them.
That's 6 thunder.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And then
Whatever spiritual guardians is.
that's when they start their turn.
Oh, that's them. Okay.
Yeah. But they'll take a fuck ton of damage.
This is exactly what I was hoping for.
So you were hoping Remy would fly forward?
And do spiritual guardians at the same time.
Okay, well, that's all Remy can do. But now when their turn, they'll be taking 35 damage. Immediately. With the wisdom save, of course, but...
Great.
17.
This guy is not happy.
He's blind too.
He is.
He doesn't know Buddy disappeared.
Oh no! he
Oh, no!
doesn't.
He did hear you just say you've done enough.
She's been communicating mentally.
Telepathically.
Oh, yeah. It's too bad this guy can't, telepathically know everything
That's not how
happening around him.
telepathy works. That'd be read thoughts.
That'd be
Also,
pathetic.
If it's been using mentally to detect locations, it can't do that with a kotoa. It is completely blocked from scrying, emotions, reading its thoughts, or detecting its location.
Okay, well,
Go quad.
this is No, wait a minute.
Also, I'm going to ask because it is on the very edge. Is it technically within 15 feet of Remy? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. I knew that was pushing it. That's why I asked.
No. Why did... Hey, Garm, is that thing concentration?
Nope.
Cool. uh
I can totally hear you going shit.
Mm.
It just is for the next minute. I don't even have to keep doing it.
Because you said her true name and changed her aura, basically,
Yeah.
with it.
Yep.
Nice.
It can't attack Remy unless it gets into the spiritual weapon.
Guardian.
Guardian.
And it'll take the damage immediately before it even attacks her.
Yep. Also is blinded. So
It waited too long.
Mm-hmm. It let us set up.
uh-huh.
Also, I kept forgetting about Phantasmal Force.
Take 2.
So Remy and Omitra would have taken 2 damage from
So,
that.
random.
Yeah, there's not much more he can do.
Does that?
That does trigger a concentration check.
Wouldn't
That's
that
pretty
have
cool.
been...
Yeah, but I was gonna say, when did this happen?
Yeah.
That was on your turn, so it would have been before you cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Sorry,
Guardians. Good.
Guardians. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's at the beginning of your turn that you take the damage. You know what? It's the only thing it can do. It realizes that the chances of this succeeding are about 10%. Remy, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Don't forget you have inspiration.
Oh fuck, he's fucked.
I'm using that inspiration as well, just to be
You're
on
welcome.
the safe side. So that's going to be 24.
Okay, you're fine. The aboleth tries to enslave your mind, and you're like, fuck off.
Then he's like, all right, cleric.
I mean, that's why I was like, yeah, it knew it was going to be a hard one, but...
Yeah, I have a plus 12 to wisdom saves.
Anything else it could do. It now wishes I hadn't used such a large token. But it is going to submerge.
I will say the spiritual guardians is all around me, so that includes 15 feet below the water.
Yeah, that's why it's going... I can't actually turn this token. Hold up. Nope. Still
It got
can't.
bigger?
Can I...
Oh my god, it's so tiny now!
It's teeny tiny. Oh my god, did it deflate?
Hmm?
I can just hear the freaking the balloon noises as it deflates.
Can we
Yeah.
see like where it's swimming based on the disturbances in the water?
Yeah, this thing is too big to really like completely disappear in the water.
Excellent.
So you do still know where it is. It's
Oh,
just
excellent.
submerged. That's all I can do.
Cool,
And
Karu,
then...
DC 18 wisdom saves.
What the hell is its hitbox?
That was a
Big.
1 and a 5.
So they take 35 radiant damage.
Technically, that's its hitbox.
That's its head, as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned. But yeah, 35 radiant damage to both of those fuckers.
Great. So this one's dead.
That's what I was
And
hoping.
You got them both.
I killed both of them with that?
Yep.
Yes.
The one with the most HP had 34 hit points.
Oh my god.
There's one by Torch. Torch.
That's me.
Does a 21 hit you?
Sure does.
Cool. So it grabs you with both of its pincers. You take 20 bludgeoning damage.
I wish it would fuck off. I'm going to use my other 5 stone skin dice, I guess.
Okay. And then I need a con saving throw.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Roll high.
I love to constitute. It's my favorite thing to do.
Oh
7.
no.
Great, you're paralyzed.
You know, when we...
Wait.
The last time I got a fucking feat, I took Mage Slayer. You know how many times somebody's casted a spell beside me since then?
0.
Fucking 0. I should have taken the one that let me get fucking proficiency on this. God
Resilience?
damn. Yeah, that's the one.
Wait,
Mhm.
he's poisoned too?
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez, eh?
Alright, cool. So you weren't concentrating on any spells now, right?
That's true, eh? I'm in a bit of a
That's-
sticky wicket here.
Okay.
Tethrin!
So, if I go,
Ill's trying to escape.
yeah, if I go here, can I angle a lightning bolt to hit this thing and this thing?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Cool. I'm doing it. Let me make sure that my sneak is off. It is indeed off. And I don't want this thing to escape. So it can just go fuck off. Let me just do, I'm pretty sure, I have to make sure which level I've got. Okay, I've got 6. Okay,
They both fail.
cool. So they take 37 lightning damage. Actually, yeah. And then
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Torch and be like, get a hold of yourself, man. And I'm going
Oh
to...
my god, you got the kill!
Yep, how do you want to do
Woohoo!
this?
Oh, okay. So I'm going to kind of take out no, I'm just gonna point my finger, and electricity is just gonna gather around my finger, and it's gonna actually form a crosshair, and I'm just gonna line it up very carefully, and then just shoot right through the jewel, and then right through the aboleth.
And it like goes right through its biggest eye and right down the spine. You can see like the whole body illuminated from the inside. And then it just floats to the surface.
Awesome.
So how much do you think aboleth pieces are worth?
Considering the poisonous nature of the aboleth's mucus, and that is basically just secretions from its body.
Hey, remember that one lady in Skullport who we used to trade different poisonous flowers with?
Let her finish.
Oh yeah, my favorite person in Skullport.
Do we really want to give her aboleth poison, though?
Yeah, because she gonna pay mad doge for it.
Fair enough.
Where else are you gonna get your hands on aboleth poison?
Mm-hmm.
Also, we may need it for like depoisoning anybody who's been drinking this for months.
Well,
That's actually
I mean,
a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to make it an antidote.
Since many of you rolled really high history checks, you would know two things. Once the aboleth is dead, the mucus that it secretes will slowly decay over a number of weeks, losing both its potency and its effect on any creature. Therefore, anything you gather now will only be effective for a certain amount of time.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't kill creatures, it just enslaves them.
Just.
And it gets enslaved by the aboleth, which is now dead. Technically, anything that was enslaved is now being liberated from its slavery. since the aboleth no longer controls it. So it's not really that effective as a poison. You'd be
But-
probably more lucky to extract poison from the jewels, because that's an actual
Yeah,
paralytic
paralytic.
poisonous.
But at the
Oh.
same time, the eye of an aboleth.
That could be useful.
There's 3 of them.
2. Tetran
Two.
destroyed one of them.
All right.
Yeah, it did destroy
And
one
like,
of them.
does it have teeth? Like, we can still take pieces.
Yeah, it does
I'm-
still have teeth.
I'm going to fly down to Torch. Firstly, I'm going to give him inspiration, like I was planning to before I got the kill. So, and I have to move my sock because it's over where the inspiration button is.
Oh, hey, look, there's a show.
Yeah, there's a me. Okay, so I'm giving him that. How long does the well, does it last just until he saves from it?
Well, you had it. I think it's until just one turn.
Torch?
No, I had to do
Am I going to
another
hurt you if I
saving
get
throw.
close to heal you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, so Torch, give me a con save.
Well, Karu. Sorry.
Sorry,
That's
with
what I was asking.
inspiration? Or
You do have inspiration. You
That's-
do
that's
have
why I gave it.
disadvantage because you're poisoned.
happens. Figured out I actually use the macro for inspiration.
Cool.
That's an
That's-
ability check.
Yeah, so 16.
16 is enough. You
Yay.
succeed, and you are no longer paralyzed or poisoned.
Nice.
So interestingly, I do actually have a book of harvesting stuff from creatures that Pi bought me like 6,000 years ago, and I always felt really bad that I never actually put to use.
Well, now you did.
There is an aboleth entry.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
What may we harvest?
Assuming Car is okay with it. It's the cerebral fluid of an aboleth. It augments Charm Person and Dominate Person. Costs 500 GP. Increases the DC of those by 2. Oh, and the mucus also has a the mucus augments water breathing. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Torch, how long does this last?
About about a minute, I think, maybe, probably. Look, those were all things I learned long ago. This is my first time actually, using it.
Tetran, how long does this fly? How long can you make me fly for?
An hour.
Okay, and because just as Remy asked that, her wings are fading, and it's like, yeah,
I
I'll-
can do it.
okay.
Question. If the aboleth recently died, would it still be secreting mucus for a little bit all over its body?
More than secreting, it's just covered in mucus still.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, but like the mucus had to come from somewhere.
Right. Yeah? What are you getting at?
If I enlarge the aboleth,
No.
does that increase the amount of stuff we can get from it?
No.
Why not? His brain gets bigger.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Because
but
then it's all going to shrink when you... Also, I think
Waste
that
of a
only
spell.
works on... No, it doesn't only work on creatures. But yeah, like you're shrinking everything, including the brain liquid that you just harvested.
No, I mean we can enlarge everything.
But it only lasts for a short period of time, then shrinks back down. It's just the waste
Yeah.
of the spell.
So you're just making the job harder.
are we gonna tow the corpse of this thing back behind the boat?
The boat's still been moving,
Oh yeah.
or well, maybe
Well,
it has.
as far as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Boat's
could
safe.
always. I was gonna say you could always reduce it and make it a little easier to carry.
Yeah, but it only lasts a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right.
if anything,
Well,
we should
this-
just harvest.
We can reduce it to get it out of this thing and get into the river if we wanted, but
Yeah.
I would,
Okay.
sorry, go ahead.
While you're considering what to do with the body, The island that you guys are on right now has the petrified Otyu, which is covered in a net that is filled with like trinkets and shells and bones, like decorated purposefully, like to make it look like it's wearing a cloak of this stuff.
Not an actual cloak, though.
It's a net full of like shells and stuff made to look like a cloak on it. It has can someone give me 2 D100s?
Ooh, yes.
I'll do one, show do another.
Okay.
Sure.
84.
26.
So hanging from its from like a collar on it, it has a bag full of stuff.
Okay. What kind of stuff?
Do you go open the bag?
I go mage hand to open the bag.
You look inside the bag and find like 3 dozen humanoid teeth. That was 26.
I closed the bag. What's the other thing?
What? No, that makes absolutely no sense. Show, give me another D100.
Only if you tell us what it was first.
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
please.
A receipt of a deposit at a bank in a far-flung city.
How about 96?
Beautiful.
I hope this is even more crazy.
Oh, okay, that one's cool. A black pirate flag adorned with a dragon's skull and crossbones.
That's so cool.
Yep, we're turning this into a cloak.
No, that's going in the keel hall, my man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
All
let's
right,
be real,
well,
that would look
before-
awesome in the keel hall.
You mean for now it's going in the bag of holding, and then
Yeah.
we'll worry about getting it to the keel hall.
I do want to take at least an eye, ideally the entire fucking skull of this thing.
That's pretty big, but
I know,
yeah, could
but-
be.
I'll help
so
you if you're
that
harvesting.
means you're going to be staying here for a while as well.
Yeah.
The treasure around the Otyu is like 3,000 some copper pieces, 600 some silver pieces, and 350 gold. That will also take you a while to like shift the gold out of the 3,000 copper. It's like found another gold. If
Yeah.
you
Remy
want
will
to
start doing that. She's not very dexterous for cutting into things, but she can at least she has a sharp eye. She can start collecting. Also, Karu, it's been more than a minute. Please get rid of the aura.
Yeah,
I don't want to kill my
yourself-
friends.
You feel yourself kind of return to normal as the aura dies down.
Eh.
Also, I
other
have floating
things-
disc. So.
The other things that are on the net, you see a rusty gauntlet, a leather boot, and an amulet made of composite wood and iron.
Anything magical?
Yeah, the boot and the amulet.
I suppose
We'll
we're
take
taking
them and identify them later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use floating disc to carry the head with her out of here.
Omitra, you recognize the boot.
Oh my god!
It's another winged boot.
No, but you remember meeting a certain friend of yours, a goblin werebat named Vul, who was wearing a single boot.
Is this the right size?
Is this the other boot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Oh
it's this
my
other
God.
boot?
It's the other boot.
Oh, I'm so taking this boot.
Oh my god, we get to go back to the goblin market, I think.
Yes.
And
Wait,
remember-
return the other boot.
Vul went up to the goblin market.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
that's-
we can return the boot.
Yeah, so we don't have to go back to fucking Villawood for that, because we convinced them all to go there, and like hopefully they didn't all kill each other when they got there.
Also, Omitra, give me a history check.
Not great. $15.
No.
Okay.
350 gold.
The amulet has a rune on it, etched into it, that you feel like you recognize, like you've seen it before. Way back, months ago.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Would you
crap.
say this?
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
Would you say this to anybody?
Not to Remy and Torch, because they wouldn't have been here that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I would go up to Hey, Tethrin.
Huh?
This feels familiar.
I'd like to study it for a moment. Karu, could I make a history check?
Sure.
27.
Remember you guys found a shield guardian on the first level?
Oh!
That's why
This
you
is the
said we were
control-
never gonna fucking find it.
This is the control amulet!
Yeah.
We're gonna put this in the bag of holding as well. I'm gonna actually let Yeah, Mitra found it.
This is a bizarrely climactic session.
Uh,
I guess
It's
it
very
is number
satisfying.
60.
Well, okay.
Was
So-
that a level 1 or 2?
I was on level 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why when like you guys were like, "Where is the amulet?" and I'm like, "You're not gonna find it."
And yet,
Does it
We
have a note
found it
on
So-
level
on
1?
episode
What?
60.
oh my god. So, are we going back to that level to get the shield guardian?
Eventually.
I mean,
You guys destroy it? I can't remember if you destroyed
I
it or
don't
not.
think we did.
I don't think so.
we will.
And
we'll-
honestly, if we go to the Goblin Market, we're almost already there.
yeah.
That's true.
Well, seems like we're gonna spend some time doing a victory lap, which I guess makes sense since we kicked Baphomet's ass the other day.
You destroyed the shield guardian.
Oh
Ah,
fuck.
damn it.
Aw.
Well,
Yep.
was it?
Maybe its
it was
parts are still there.
It was magical, right?
So
Yeah, you destroyed the magic. It's not
Damn it.
real. Yeah, you're screwed on that one.
If this was
So-
ever on, we might be able to do something about that. But sorry, go ahead, Zio.
So how much was Torch able to get from Aboleth?
His harvest.
Yeah. I want to know how much Torch got.
What kind of a check would harvesting be? Because if I saw,
Does the book you have say anything about that kind of thing?
Let-
Also, Zio, did you get my whisper?
Yes. Don't worry. We just other things have been going on.
Yeah.
uh,
I know
checking
the
real
moment I
quick.
mention it, we're going to be focused on that. So
Oh, I'm scared now.
I'm intrigued.
me too.
Doesn't look like
Probably in nature or probably nature.
Probably either nature or survival. Well, is there nature in this game?
there's
there a
nature.
what?
Survival?
Yeah.
There's nature and survival, but survival generally is finding things,
It's for surviving.
and
It is.
and nature is for natural things.
Somewhat inexplicably, Arcana or religion. Their excuse is that it's less about not just about like extracting the physical component, but also the magical stuff within.
Well,
Okay, I can see that. Like, because if you take time for it, like, you can take stuff, but, like, how
Yeah.
do you actually do it is another question.
Yeah, I'm more interested in getting the skull and or the eyes, for the purposes of not science but research. Since this is
Okay.
not a sciencey world, I want to sell the fucking skull or
Yeah.
put it up in the bar. I don't care.
No, we sell the eyeballs. We keep the skull.
Yes, you.
two things. One, imagine having that skull on like display in the keel hall.
Yeah, don't fuck
Um,
with us. We killed an aboleth.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
And second of all, Torch, may Mishra guide you as you do this. And I'm gonna cast guidance.
And I'm
Yeah.
going to cast enhance ability to give him. Would it be an Arcana card?
And you have advantage because
Or
I said
would
I
it-
was helping.
You have advantage
Aw,
because
damn
you're helping. I don't know if guidance would necessarily work. Well, it's concentration up to 1 minute, and I suppose you could
It was
cast.
an enemy of the gods.
Well,
Yeah,
Alright,
like
hold
that's
on.
the thing.
i-
And
if,
she's a deity of magic. That's
If-
why I'm like,
Sorry, sure. Go ahead.
if Omitra is already helping to give advantage, then I won't bother casting enhance ability because that would have
Okay.
just given advantage on checks.
Ah,
That's fair. All right. The skull of this creature is probably something like 10 feet in diameter.
it's gonna look so baller at the keel hall.
wait a second, I just realized something. What if Omitra shrunk it down long enough for us to pull it onto the island so it's not in the water bobbing up and down?
Might
And you
help
could,
her.
I mean, with a couple of strength checks, you could probably pull
Our
it up.
party.
That's
why
If
I
Remy
thought-
wants to just pull it up her damn self, she can.
That's why I was suggesting reduce first so we can get it closer.
I have a strength
that
of
also-
16.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Okay,
Torch
yeah.
and
No,
Remy
the
can
two of
pull it
us
off.
would be able to.
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength check.
With
Either
advantage.
one
'cause
of
it's
you with
helping.
advantage, or both of you together.
I'll give you advantage.
Right.
You have a higher bonus.
Oh
Are you
my
fucking
god!
kidding me?
Wow.
9, apparently.
Wait. How?
So
Good job.
you try, and this thing is so slippery because it is covered in mucus that you end up covered in mucus.
Hey,
And I need you to give me a con save.
hey, Karu.
12. Fucking poisoned again, ain't I?
You can no longer breathe air.
Somebody had better. Someone had better.
I'm just gonna
Lesser-
laugh at him while
lesser
prestidigitating.
restoration.
Yeah, I'd like to dunk my head under the water and hope for the best.
Okay. Take a big long gulp of underwater.
Great.
Do I know
Breathe.
about this?
I mean, you're pretty sure what's happening is, the whole, hey, we should grab some of this mucus because it has certain properties. Yeah. He got affected by those certain properties.
Ah,
Yeah, like
Torch, you should have wore gloves.
2 minutes earlier, Torch was like, yeah, the mucus is really interesting because, like, it mutates
Yeah.
things that they can breathe water but not air. And then,
fuck.
Do we know how long the effect would last?
A couple of hours, unless he keeps, being in
Touching it.
contact with it.
Hey, Karu.
Then it transforms you, and eventually you just become an underwater creature.
Is Theotia still considered a creature since it's petrified, or is it considered an object?
Is it petrified or is it just like a carved statue?
No, this is actually a petrified creature.
But is it
Little
still considered a
buddy.
creature?
I think so.
Darn it. Because if it was an
'Cause
object,
it's
I'd
still
use it.
alive. It's just petrified.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could like restoration it.
but should we? I don't have.
Yeah, how do we fix Torch?
It is not a curse. It is a disease.
Lester restoration.
Yeah, I don't have that, and I don't want to waste 100 GP of diamond dust.
Yeah, I don't want you to waste it either.
Torch is like, it's not a waste. Fix me.
Listen,
If you didn't,
if I can fix it without needing to spend that amount, I'm gonna fix it without spending that amount.
Torch
There
is
you
gonna
go,
end up
Torch.
spending. Oh, thank you.
Torch. Yeah, Torch, you got lesser restored, and I hope Remy was vocal with what she was doing, so you don't keep breathing water.
Oh, great.
The
that's
moment
not-
the moment I cast, because it's a touch, I basically cast it as I grab him and then pull him back up out of the water as I cast it.
You wanna know what my genius plan for getting back to town was after this? Fly
Swim.
and just smack myself back underwater anytime I need to take a breath.
So reverse swimming.
Yeah, I'd basically be doing the like fucking Warframe dolphin slide thing all the way home. It's like yeah.
Now you've discovered that dealing with this body is going to have some problems if you can't roll a con save to save your life.
Yeah, but we're still bringing it back because it's gonna look hella cool in our inn.
It's true.
I mean, it's true. Like, let's be real. The Keel Hall is going to just be displaying all these beasts and
Yeah, we
shit
may
and all these really cool.
I mean,
we may need to rename the Keel Hall to something Slayer.
I mean, no one's going to mess with the people running that place if they see an aboleth head
to
on
be fair,
display.
that's exactly what you expect when you come to a fantasy tavern in like an underground city. You expect to see like, weird grizzled adventurers and skulls of like miscellaneous creatures you haven't run into or like this early in the game.
Yeah, this is like a hunting fucking lodge.
Yeah. You get there and you're
Can
like,
I just
oh,
say
bet
I
that's-
love the keel haul so much?
It's one of the best things about this campaign.
You know what we need?
Was that?
We need to go back to level 5 and kill a moose so we have something with antlers in the hall.
God.
I don't-
Hey,
Are you telling me it wouldn't be out of place? Because it would be perfect.
why don't
It
we
would be
go...
too normal.
Go ahead, show.
That's why it'd be funny.
Why don't we go back to the dwarven level and see if we can get any more of that dwarven ale?
I think we sold all of that. I'm not sure how that
Not
situation
all
all
of
shook
it.
out, actually.
Yeah, we didn't sell all of it.
Okay.
No, I'm saying there's more back in.
You gave the controlling, like you gave the location of it to the Zentarum, and the Zentarum has been paying you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then they probably have it in the keel hall.
Like I'm sure some of it has reached the keel hall because
It's a Zentarum hall.
Yeah. It secretly is in Tarum Hall. They are going to have it. If anything, it's the only place you're going to be able to get it in Skullport.
All right.
So,
Well, while you guys discover what you're doing here and figuring out that, are you going to mention anything about the other thing, Zio? Or
yeah,
should we-
once we're figuring stuff out, Remy's just gonna look up from where she's still counting coins and be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, Tethrin, there's a secret tunnel over that way. You can tell from how dark the water is. I was hoping you'd notice it by some point, but I mean, you're not really good at this. But yeah, it's over there." Despite them being the one who always looks for
Where-
secret doors and passages,
Hey, listen, I was actually
Southwest.
distracted. What?
west,
Where? Southwest, you said?
southwest. Yeah, if you look over that way, Remy just points and is like,
Flap, 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 flap,
"See
flap,
how
flap,
it's
flap, flap, flap,
darker there?
flap, 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 flap. I'd like
It's
to
underwater, but it's dark. Cool."
All right. Well, that means that I'd have. Okay, I'm going to cast Alter Self on myself to allow me to breathe underwater.
Okay.
Dive
You
underwater.
could have
try
just
and figure
rolled
out-
around in the mucus for a minute.
No. Because this way I can control. So
I'm
I'd
sorry
like
I had to suggest it.
I'd like to try and figure out how to. Is it a secret tunnel that's already there, like
tunnel.
already open?
It's an underwater tunnel.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna go through it.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Is there a underwater? Like the.
Well, he can breathe underwater, so it might not be
Yeah, but
bubbles.
sound? For people who are above water? It's just.
Yeah. I don't know. He's pretty far away. I don't think you hear anything.
And that's how we lost Tethrin.
Oh
That's-
please! I still have one more use of
How you lost
Dimension
him.
Door if I have to.
But, anyways. Hey, we didn't die. We killed an aboleth. We accidentally killed Ill.
Yeah. Rest in peace, buddy. But yeah, that was a ton of fun, and I am staring at my phone to desperately buy time while I try and figure out if there's anybody we can raid today, as I always forget. That was a ton of fun.
That we do have a session tomorrow of Tyranny of Dragons. Our group has just uncovered the tunnel beneath the Karnath Roadhouse and will be probably following that tunnel tomorrow.
Yep.
And finding out where it leads.
And I'm-
Also, a fun fact, Karu had us underleveled for like 2 sessions.
That's fine. You're fine.
I'm gonna come back
That
as an
sounds like
undead
Garm.
I'm gonna come back as an undead monster and kick all their asses, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then Sunday we've got Eternity Archives makeup session from last week because Karu was right in predicting it wouldn't happen. You son of a bitch. And then Monday is Avernus.
Yep.
I have found
We have a
this
lot
very
of
hard.
games going on, people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, today we'll be raiding Undead Blackbird, who you may remember from our fundraiser where they ran Buck Bumble.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.